And welcome to the club, the Champions League. This is what it's all about. The Emirates is about to host Paris Saint-Germain. It doesn't get bigger. Off the back of Arsenal dropping points in their opening Champions League game, they need a reaction. Miles is here with us. Miles, you going to get the result?
Yes, we're going to beat PSG 3-0.
I don't know if you are. You know, when I'm just looking at these... I love the Champions League. I hate talking about the Champions League when I'm not in it. I hate Chelsea not being in this competition because...
When was the last time you was in it?
Watching...
3 years ago,
been good. Yeah. Obviously, we were the World Club champions. We were the holder. Don't you try it. But no, it feels like a lifetime ago, to be honest. But watching those Paris Saint-Germain ultras in that end, it just looks brilliant. It's nothing quite like the Champions League,
They've
is
got
it?
a big fan base, yeah. They have.
Oh, mate, they've got wicked fans.
I remember one time we did something down in Oxford Circus. We opened up for...
Yeah, there's a shop.
We opened up. We opened up for them. The Filthy Boys was down there. We did one of our episodes down there. And some of the PSG ultras came down.
Yeah. No, they do. They do mad things like that. Do you know what else they did? Do you know what else they did? They tried to organise a fight with Chelsea's firm when Paris Saint-Germain women played Chelsea's women.
What?
They came over, yeah. They got nutty fans, honestly. It's a great fan culture, actually.
They were to plan a fight.
Yeah, they wanted to organise, their element wanted to organise a row with Chelsea's element off the back of a ladies' game. But they do have fantastic support. I've been to that stadium a lot, obviously. Do you remember we played them year after year after year? Yeah. I remember, I think, who was it who scored? Gary Cahill? John Obi Mikel scored. Gary Cahill scored over there. And they've got two ends behind the goal who don't get on with one another. They both support Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, one's called the Boulogne Boys, who kind of base themselves on a more British style of football fan.
Yeah.
It's all Stone Island and Burberry scarves or whatever. And then the other end, it's more kind of North African, and they both support Paris Saint-Germain, but they don't really get on. So it's a fascinating fan culture as well.
They've got a big fan base, bro, over there now. Look, they bought the full 5,000 over right
now. Yeah, mate, we went. Do you know?
And they're in the stadium early. Look how early they are.
Yeah. They make a racket as well. Do you know I went there when we played them? Didier Drogba scored a hat trick. I think it's including a free kick. The first year we had Drogba, we were in the Champions League, and he's just come to Chelsea from Marseille. Can you imagine the reception that their fans gave him?
Yeah, must have killed him over there.
Looking forward to this. Buvey, what are you feeling about this game?
I think Arsenal will dominate PSG.
Yes,
I think your form's fantastic at home. I think you've got a European pedigree that you've not really had before. Because last season you're hard to beat. Sides found it really hard to break you down. And I think you've got something to prove here. I think the way you went out, you whimpered out against Bayern Munich. You went out almost in a fashion where you felt lucky to be invited to the party.
They were lucky to even get to that game. Do you remember the game against Porto in the round before?
Yeah, when we won the penalty shootouts, Ray had a masterclass. There was nothing lucky about that. He saved 3 penalties.
It was tighter than you'd expect.
I think any penalty shootout win is there's an element of luck to any team who win.
But when the keeper saves 3, though, Rory, you deserve to be there.
Oh, of course, you deserve to be in the quarters, but it was tighter than it should have been.
Yeah, Pepe inspired Porto. I thought that you just beat them home and away.
Yeah, I give you that.
It didn't go.
At least at home, we just beat them at 90 minutes.
This is massive for Arsenal. No one's talking about them trying to win the Champions League this season. The money they've spent with the power of the Premier League, why not?
I'll tell you why. I do know the answer as to why. Arsenal are more than capable of winning the Premier League. They are my tip to win the Premier League. Yeah. In fact, they are the bookies' favourites to win the Premier League title. But they have absolutely no chance of winning the Champions League.
Why?
Fact.
Why?
We got
a puncher's chance.
Pedigree. History. You have no chance.
Yeah, but
you have 2 chances then. Slim and none. And Slim just left town.
None's not even home yet.
You have lovely move, lovely goal, beautiful.
We've definitely got a chance.
Emery. You can't win the Champions League.
You talk about Champions League pedigree. We got to forget that you're forgetting that we was in it for 20 years straight. We always get to the finals and semi-finals.
Mate, Everton are in the Premier League every year, but they can't win it.
Yeah, but we had a chance of actually winning. We was actually leading in the Champions League.
You never had any chance of winning.
Yes, we did.
Never.
We do have a chance. We've got more of a chance of winning it than anybody else.
You have less chance of winning the Champions League this year than Chelsea.
You're being funny, Rory. You're being funny.
No, I'm being deadly serious.
You're not.
You are my tip for the Premier League title. I think that you are totally capable of winning the Premier League.
So give me the top 5 teams then that's above Arsenal than winning the Champions League favourites.
Bayern Munich are more likely to win the Champions League. Bayern Munich are more likely to win the Champions League than you. Real Madrid are more likely to win the Champions League than you. Liverpool are more likely to win the Champions League than you. Man City are more likely to win the Champions League.
After that, go on now.
No, but it doesn't matter after that.
No. I said give me the top 5. No, give me who's the fifth?
Okay, in terms of being more likely than you. AC Milan.
No, AC Milan. AC Milan.
AC Milan are more likely than you. I don't think
Milan.
I don't think that either of you can win it. I don't think that AC can win it. I don't think that Arsenal can win it. I think that it's the same sort.
Who is the 5th who's the 5th best team in this competition, Rory? Because I'll give you Liverpool and I'll give you City because of how good they are and the history. Real Madrid is Real Madrid. Bayern Munich as well. They've got
Atletico Madrid would knock Arsenal out of this competition.
I don't think so. Not
Atletico
Madrid.
But it's 50.
Atletico Madrid would beat Arsenal home and away.
It's not a banker. It's not a banker for you. It's not a banker.
In the bank.
It's not a
Look
banker.
Check your app. Check your HSBC app. It's in there.
There's no money in there.
There is.
So let's make the bet.
there is absolutely no chance, in my opinion. Like, I worry about Arsenal winning the league on a daily basis. It upsets me on a daily basis. I don't even think daily. Every day I dedicate a little bit of time to being
upset.
upset.
Living in your head rent free. It's nice.
Yeah, it affects me. But it never enters my head that they can win this competition. Am I correct or wrong?
Yeah, their mentality is still the same until we see something different. I think PSG is a great opportunity for Arsenal to go up against a big club. Obviously, they've got European pedigree, been to as many finals as Arsenal in the Champions League in the last 20 years.
Although, I feel exactly the same about Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain can't win this competition.
No,
not
of
now.
course not. Of course not. But it's a big test
now.
for Arsenal early on, and I think they'll pass it. I think it'll be an easy one. But this is the thing in Europe with Arsenal. They always pass the easy test. They beat Porto, they beat Lens, and they beat all these other sides last season, Seville as well. Ultimately, you have to go against the big guys and have some belief. You have to.
And Bayern Munich were actually there for the taking against you.
Yeah, but it was still a good Bayern Munich team. People was saying this is one of the worst Bayern Munich teams.
It was there. Didn't Saka?
We was the better team against Bayern Munich.
Saka scored a great goal.
Do you remember the corner?
The corner came in. Yeah.
We was actually a better team than Bayern Munich over.
Exactly, and you didn't win.
When we didn't get over the line. And maybe that's experience. Maybe that's because the team hasn't played in the Champions League. Maybe that's they got overwhelmed by the occasion. But now we're 1 year older.
As a theory, however dedicated you are to the Arsenal cause this year, I think even the most optimistic of Arsenal fans, even Ty doesn't think that Arsenal can win the Champions League and the Premier League.
Nah, I don't think so.
So you're not going to do the double, right?
Nah.
So
I'll take one of the other. If I
but
can.
you're more likely to win the Premier League than the Champions League.
Of course. But
What about the League Cup? Why are you not talking about the League Cup?
Why?
They haven't got a good record in that.
Yeah, we're
They've
terrible.
not won it since 93.
No, we're terrible.
Yeah, they won them both. They won both domestic cups, didn't they? They beat Sheffield Wednesday in both finals.
You don't build a house on sand, do you? You build it on sturdy foundations, and you've got to build a successful Arsenal side on basic stuff. And for me, that is the League Cup for Arsenal.
What are you on about?
Why are we going for the League Cup?
Arsenal,
What are you on about?
This Arsenal side,
Champions League competing in the league to League Cup.
This Arsenal side got no experience of winning anything for many, many years. Basically, zero experience.
We won something for 3 years.
All I'm saying is, let's not talk about the Champions League. Let's talk about the League Cup first. You got to win that first.
Well, we won the FA Cup. The FA Cup's higher than the League Cup.
It was a different generation of Arsenal player, and it was the COVID Cup.
But it's the same manager though. So he's got that winning mentality.
Aubameyang and Lacazette and all that.
It's the same manager. He's got the winning mentality.
So you think you win tonight?
I think we should win this game tonight. Yeah, I do actually. I got confidence in this team. I don't rate this PSG team. Not this team. They're good. Their threat is McKola. He's a very good left winger.
Yeah, Barcola's goal scoring league, isn't he?
Yeah,
fantastic.
He scored 6 and 6. He featured in the Euros for France. He's a good winger, but
Zaire Emery. He's a threat, I think. It's interesting now, isn't it? Because they've completely changed their entire ethos. Like, on the build up to the 2022 World Cup, it was the triumvirate of Messi playing for Paris Saint-Germain but being an icon of the World Cup, Mbappe playing for Paris Saint-Germain being an icon of the World Cup, and then Qatar. It was like the perfect triumvirate. Whereas now they've effectively given up on the Hollywood approach to Paris Saint-Germain. That Harlem Globetrotters approach that they had, the stardust that was sprinkled on the team. And they've gone more normal. And I think their fans are happy about that. You know they hate Kylian Mbappe.
Do you think they hate him because the way how he left?
They sing about him. Yeah, like the traitor.
Yeah, but
they hate him.
Yeah, that's just bitterness though.
If Real Madrid play Paris Saint-Germain in the knockouts, Kylian Mbappe will get a dog's abuse.
Of course he would. But I don't think he should though, because he won them most of their trophies. Obviously, they win it year in and year out without Kylian Mbappe. But Kylian Mbappe gave them that extra, and as well as Messi, that extra world status.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. He gave them that.
But I think it's status that their fans didn't want, and it didn't work, did it? Overall, the Qatari experiment in Paris Saint-Germain failed. Is that fair to say?
No, I don't know. I don't think it has necessarily. They've done a load of things in French football. They've taken Paris. Paris as a city deserves a big club, and it wasn't a big club before the ownership.
No, I think that the project may have worked for the Qataris.
Not as much. Look, if you sign Messi, you have to win the Champions League. Of course.
That's what I'm saying.
But everything else around it, bringing Ancelotti,
No, but what
Zlatan,
the
David Beckham.
Qataris would have wanted would have been on the build up to their World Cup. their team having the marquee players that feed into the World Cup. And the World Cup final in Qatar, in Doha, was Messi, Paris Saint-Germain player, versus Mbappe, Paris Saint-Germain player. Messi was man of the match and Mbappe got a hat-trick. For that, it couldn't have gone better.
Yeah.
But as a fan, the project must have been about equalising Marseille's Champions League.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what it is? I can only speculate because I'm not a PSG fan, but from what I gather from the people of Paris, it's like it's like London.
Or Les Personnes de Paris.
I can't even. Les Personnes de Paris. Okay. It's a bit like London. It's a big melting pot of loads of different cultures and loads of working class people. And I feel like I feel like the owners came in and tried to take the approach of Real Madrid. Like they tried to get the Galacticos and just try to make it a super club. Whereas the fans thinking, no, we're not that. We build from the ground up. Does that make sense, Buvey? We build from the ground up. We're a fan club. We don't want to just throw money at and try win.
Yeah.
Even though they was living the dream at the time, but that's why probably the fans right now are probably more happy than ever because they're starting from the ground up again and they're getting their old PSG back.
Young French players, and they've still got some exciting talent. The big one is actually Dembele. He's obviously been dropped from the starting 11.
Yeah, you see,
and he's been dropped from the bench. He's not available tonight.
He's big issue with the manager.
Do you think that's a good thing from the manager dropping your? And it's such a crucial game because obviously it's a point based now. It's not even group stages. You need the points.
Well, I look at it from a kind of wider perspective. I don't follow Spanish football as much as I used to, or French football. I know that when Dembele went to Barcelona for 150 million quid, I mean, it was embarrassing. And he's gone to Paris. He's done decent. He's done okay for France at the national level as well. But this guy, he's never clicked since Dortmund, has he? Really?
Yeah.
Do you know? Am I right in thinking that Dembele? Do you remember when Barcelona played Liverpool and Liverpool came back the 4-0 game at Trent Alexander-Arnold's corner and that? Do you remember the game in the Nou Camp? The final moment. That was Dembele, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Could have squared it, right?
Could have squared it and he didn't.
Squared it, he didn't do it, yeah.
It was Dembele, yeah. He basically gifted Liverpool Champions League because he scores that 4-0. It's over.
Yeah.
150 mil.
It hasn't worked.
Yeah, but he was touted to be one of. He was when he was at Dortmund, he was firing though.
Outrageous.
It's a lot of money, but obviously
150
Barcelona
mil.
do that, man. They spend big money. They spend
It slept on, man. I mean, they spent 150 on Griezmann, 150 on Coutinho, and 150 on Dembele.
I think people are aware of it now, though, because we often explore why it's gone so wrong for Barcelona. Because you know what Barcelona have managed to do in the space of, a decade? They've gone from being the people's club, more than a club, and generally the neutrals' favourite, to actually quite detestable. People don't like them. You know, the Spotify arena. And I don't think they're a popular club anymore. You go back 10, 15 years, I think they were everybody's...
Fashionable, weren't they? Ronaldinho, JJ Kocher.
Yeah. Messi himself. I think they were really seen as being an iconic team, like a beautiful team.
Powerhouse.
Now I feel like they're just seen as being almost the perfect example of capitalism eating itself whole.
Yeah, I think the Qatari owners have actually bought the wrong club because everything on the surface looks beautiful. Obviously, the kind of Parisian backdrop, the name itself, it's a huge club on some level. But ultimately, they can't do anything in the French league. The French league does not build any club up to win European silver. There's not been a European winner from France since 91. So I mean, you don't really blame them because they're in a league where they aren't set up to succeed. We look at the ownership rights of the French league as well, the TV rights. No one's interested in French football.
Yeah. There's a super chat that's landed, by the way, from Taylor that says Daniel Sturridge is an underrated pundit. Thoughts? I mean, he's dressed like George Michael, isn't he?
His hairline is looking
he's dressed like George Michael there. He's got the cross in his ear and everything. Yeah, he's like Wham.
Fast Love.
No, more in the Andrew Ridgeley Wham days.
Early George Michael. Yeah. That's funny. How the hell did you compare George Michael to Don't you think Daniel Sturridge has got a touch of a wham about him there? Like that is George Michael in his Andrew Ridgeley Wham days, isn't it? I don't want your freedom.
Yeah, no.
What's your go-to Wham song?
What's the big one?
Pick me up.
Yeah, that one.
Or Wake Me Up, but yeah.
Same thing.
No,
Pick me up, wake me up, same thing, do the same thing.
I know it's not Wham, but Fast Love from the 90s.
George Michael solo.
Timeless.
George Michael.
Have you seen the video?
Have
you seen the video? Oh.
I like the one he did with Mary J. Blige.
Till
the rainbow burns the stars out of the sky, loving you.
Yeah, that's a big. Oh yeah, right.
Banger.
Not like that.
Banger. Yes.
I forgot you got.
But look at he's actually got the George Michael anyway. But no, as a pundit, What we reckon?
Give him a number out of 10.
I'll give him right now. I'll give him a 6.5. But I think he's getting better though.
I'll give him a 4.
I'll give him a 6.5. He's getting better as he's doing it more.
I think people sleep on Sturridge, by the way. What a player Sturridge was. Technical ability.
I think you're very complimentary. I think you're overly complimentary.
We didn't see enough of it. Consistency, and by the end, the kind of injuries that there are certain people. Do you remember that sort of saying he didn't want to play football, that he had his injuries, he wasn't ready. But I don't know how much of that was speculation. But
there was a time when he was. Yeah, there was a time he had a very good time for Chelsea. Do you know who it was actually that I think brought the best out in him? Weirdly, because he didn't bring the best out in anyone else.
AVB.
Andre Villas-Boas.
Yeah.
Andre Villas-Boas.
I said
at times he had Torres out the team.
Yeah. But that doesn't surprise me. He was quicker than Torres. Well, Torres
I know it sounds. Look, Torres didn't work at Chelsea, but keeping Torres out of the team, whether Torres has worked or not, is still significant, isn't it?
Yeah, especially for the money that you bought him for and what he did before. But one time I said that Daniel Sturridge, was the Mahrez before Mahrez.
Mahrez?
Yeah, when he used to play on the right wing, he was dangerous, man.
Yeah.
I loved it when he played on the right wing.
He did cut in a little, yeah.
Because you know what he did have, Daniel Sturridge, who weirdly, considering he was a forward, he had vision, like proper vision, like midfielder vision. He had midfielder vision.
And he got that more when he was at Liverpool. When it was him, Sterling and Suarez.
They were the boys.
Yeah.
He a bit of milk about him, a little bit.
Yeah, he was a very, no doubt, he was a very good player. The variety of goal. Obviously, he's from a bit of a footballing dynasty as well. His dad, if you're my age, you'll know like Dean Sturridge at Derby County was like sensational. But I just don't think that we saw it enough.
Injuries though, innit?
Injuries
hampered them.
Yeah.
The Liverpool season, SAS, fantastic, man. Was it SAS?
Yeah, it's SAS. Sterling, Suarez.
No. Sterling, Suarez and
Triple
SAS.
They're all SAS. Yeah. The SAS was Shearer Sutton.
Oh, Shearer Sutton.
That was the SAS. Yeah.
And M&S. Who's M&S?
There's loads of M&S.
M&S.
It's a supermarket.
and Messi.
They have a great deli counter. If you go to the big M&S's, they've got a great deli counter, man.
There was loads of super chats. Buvey, you have a terrible singing voice, but I like you.
I've never sung on this channel, so I don't know what you're on about.
Sing for the
I'm
man.
Not singing.
Mate, he's paid £2.50.
I'm not singing.
The least you could do is give AJ's big drip a little bit of
£2.50. It's basically free. I don't do anything for free anymore.
Basically free.
You do loads of things.
Not anymore. Definitely not anymore.
Matt, favourite boozer in London? I will go for. You've got to be a Guinness drink. If you're a Guinness drinker, I'd suggest the Devonshire just by Piccadilly Circus Station. If you don't like Guinness, I think you have to go elsewhere. But if you like Guinness, I would go for.
I'm going the Dolphin. The Dolphin in
no,
London.
it's a dumb.
Yeah.
You can't send people there.
Don't slag off the Dolphin, man.
Single on Rory. I'm doing you a massive favour. Buvey's now going to make his case, but I'm telling you this with love and true devotion. Do not go to this pub. Not only is it a dump, it's an absolute dump, but it's in the worst part. It's in the worst part of London. You're then on Mare Street where you don't want to be.
What, Hackney? You can go anywhere. Dalston. You can go into Central on Liverpool Street. Beautiful.
How are you going to get to Liverpool Street? It's a nightmare.
I got
Hackney Central, 3 stops down to Liverpool Street.
Yeah, you've got to then get to Hackney Central from the Dolphin.
Get Google Maps
Hackney
sorted.
Central from the Dolphin.
You need to get the A to Z for us.
Mate, Hackney Central to the Dolphin is at least a 10 to 15 minute walk.
Matt, I've got you covered.
Nightmare.
Matt, I've got you covered. Forget that pub and forget Buvey's pub and Rory's pub. Just go to Tiger in Leicester Square.
Do not do that.
Are you having a laugh?
Yeah, just go Tiger.
Tiger.
There's drinks there.
I've actually never heard a Londoner talk about Tiger. I've never known. Like,
it's a chain.
You know if you
were. But there's one in Leicester Square. That's a big one.
I've been there when I was a student. Terrible.
If you were from,
Tiger.
I imagine that's where people from. If you go to, if you grew up in Derby and you come to a stag do in London, I reckon you go Tiger.
Yeah, you think that is London?
You get a picture for a £5. Why not, man?
Get a picture.
Jugs and all that stuff.
The correct answer undoubtedly is the pub.
It's not yours. Yours is a snooze fest. It's not yours.
But you said Guinness.
It's a Guinness pub. Okay, if you just want a proper old school.
What? Do you want to have a laugh? Can I at least ask it? Would you want to laugh?
Yeah.
Bit of music.
Yeah.
Vibes.
Yeah. It's got to be a vibe in a pub.
The Dolphin.
Incorrect.
It is.
Absolutely incorrect.
Tiger. They play music in there.
Do you know where I think it's a good shout? Where we used to do our big shoots. You know when we used to do the club debate.
Oh yeah. But that can get nasty.
When we used to do the club debate. Yeah. Just round Angel. What's it called?
Sticky floor.
Elizabeth.
I forgot what it's
Elizabeth.
called. No. What's it called? I've totally forgot.
Something to do with the Queen.
Terrible names.
Queen's Head.
Queen's Head.
Queen's Head on Essex Road.
It's got sticky floors.
The Queen's Head on Essex Road.
Oh.
Yeah, but it goes late. You probably have a locket.
It's got
stuck to
sticky
the floor.
floors.
Good pub.
Stuck to the floors.
Sticky floors are a good sign of pubs.
Leave us down in the comments your favourite pub in London if you're from London or wherever you are in the
Do
world.
you know what you want from? You know what you want? All you want for a good pub. You want an Irish governor. You want clean toilets, and you want good booze, and you want a pint to cost less than a fiver. They're the only things you need.
Oh, hard in London, cost of living.
They're the only
Cost of
things.
living.
They're the only things you need. There is a super chat that has landed. It's from GG. I'm not finishing that because I know what it stands for and I'm not saying it. But thank you very much, GG. It says 21 years since MRUCL.
Since Mr. UCL made his debut for, I can't see.
Can you read
For
that?
your favourite CR7, I can't read that.
Since who's Mr. UCL?
Go in the chat.
Oh, right. Just scroll down a bit. Your favourite Cristiano Ronaldo goal in the Champions League. Mine is the 2017 final against Juventus. First time across the body. I will go for the ridiculous leap. That was in the Champions League, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I like
The
one
bicycle kick in that game.
Yeah.
When he kind of got back into position. Yeah.
You know what-
Cardiff,
you know
yeah.
what goal
What's
I
your
really-
favourite Cristiano Ronaldo goal in the Champions League era?
Weirdly, it was against Arsenal, that free kick.
Yeah, the Emirates.
The free kick, the
that
one
free
with
kick-
Rooney and
beautiful.
Jason
The
Park.
1-2.
Ooh, the counter from
They
the
bullied
corner.
you in that
game.
They bullied you in that game.
That is when.
In the blue kit.
That was a
That was when Arsenal
semi-final.
were baby
Yeah, it was
boys.
semi-final. Do you
That
know-
was
do
a
you know-
semi-final. We
it
were
was,
baby
it was
boys.
Arsenal.
You could have won that
Do
season.
you know what it was? That was Arsenal Man United in one semi-final and Chelsea Barcelona in the other semi-final. Do you know what was horrible? Guess what happened? So Arsenal won, Barcelona won. Oh, sorry, Manchester United won, Barcelona won.
Yep.
Guess what the next Premier League fixture was for Chelsea and Arsenal? Chelsea versus Arsenal.
Yeah.
But I thought I was giving it away. And it was, can you imagine going to a game off the back of both being launched
Looked
out
like
in the
the
semi-final?
Champions League,
We
yeah.
beat them 4-1. I think Anelka scored. But it was just like, it was like a battle of the losers.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
like
it's horrible.
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 There you go, mate.
Yeah, no good. Oh, thank
More
you.
easier for you.
Thank you very much.
Is this a gift? Can we keep this iPad? Is it? All right, give it.
No, you're not having it.
I want the iPad as a gift.
No, you don't get it. Hussein specifically handed it to me. It don't work though. Oh right. So send a super chat because I'll get it now.
Yeah, send loads. And the bigger the donations, the more we're going to read it out.
Buvey, what does somebody have to
Over
to make
over
you
a
sing?
tenner.
What will you sing one verse? of?
Over a tenner, Rory will sing your super chat out.
Okay, and then over a
Let's
tenner
just do
again.
that first. Let's get.
Over
Yeah,
a
let's
tenner-
do that first.
No,
but you have
let's
to
jump
sing it.
over that hill when we get there. Let's just cross that boundary. Rory will sing in
The
tenner.
sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. There you go.
What's
see?
that? Joseph and his Technicolor Dreamcoat.
No, it's the little orphan Annie, little ginger nut.
Come on, man.
Come on, mate.
You
Booth,
guys
where's
are
your
both in
culture?
musicals, weren't you?
Come
You guys
on.
are both in
I
musicals.
was
Mate.
in a musical, yeah. I was in Oliver Twist.
Were you?
So was I.
Yeah.
So was I.
Maybe you were in the same stage production.
London played him, Oliver Twist. I was there.
Mate, fair play, man.
Got the program and everything.
Yeah, they would have.
Miles Fearon, there was a good days, man.
He would have dated.
Martinelli, I need a big performance from you today. He's got a goal and assist against Leicester City, 4-2.
God, look at those Paris Saint-Germain fans. Look at a big fat boy with his top off.
Come on,
You've just got to
Arsenal.
love it. You've
Boys.
just got to love it. The over-sanitized nature of Premier League football is an epidemic that needs to be sorted out, and it comes to fruition when we watch European clubs do this. Tell me this. Why are Premier League clubs so flat when it comes to atmosphere? And we can all be very snide about the Scottish League. We can all be very snide about Celtic and Rangers in terms of what they do on the pitch. Off the pitch, those clubs are sensational.
Do you think it's because we're used to playing big teams week in, week out, or every other week we get a big fixture, so it's not...
I don't know what's happened to Premier
Maybe
League
PSG.
clubs.
PSG don't really have a big fixture like that in their league other than... Who's there?
Marseille.
Marseille
Yeah,
and
other
Lyon.
than Marseille.
Marseille, Lille. They've got a bit of Lyon, Saint Etienne. They're big clubs over there.
Yeah, but do you think that we're accustomed
Marseille, when they play Marseille, it's the one. Like sometimes they don't have away fans and all.
Yeah, but that's one. We've got like Liverpool versus United. United versus
They-
Man City.
they
We're
see
used
Leo-
to seeing big games, so obviously I don't know, make
yeah,
it.
but then why
I
are we
think their
not?
fans just like that, lads. That's what I think it is.
No, but our fans used to be.
And Liverpool fans are the best fans for Champions League night.
I
Buvey do not do that.
don't know.
Buvey don't
I
do
don't,
that.
I don't know if they are.
It's the
They're
thing.
better than you. They're better than us. They're better than Chelsea.
The thing is,
and they're better than Man
I don't
United.
think it's an
know.
insult today. I think it's a real problem. I think it's an epidemic in football. And don't get me wrong, the best atmosphere I've ever been in, and I've seen Chelsea play on. I've seen football played on 4 continents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Chelsea play in Tokyo. I've seen England play in South America. I've seen Chelsea play in North America. I've followed it. I've been to grounds.
I've followed it,
I've
mate.
followed it. I've been to grounds.
I was there.
The best atmosphere I've ever seen is in Anfield. That's true. but I've also been in Anfield when you can hear a pin drop. And that isn't a pop at Liverpool fans. It's a problem with the epidemic that is modern day football.
Yeah, that's football in general. I was there. We had a great atmosphere against Leicester. And there was times in the game, it was just like, I was on the phone to my boy. I was like, okay, cool. We're looking like we could lose this game. And he's like, where are you? I'm at the match.
Yeah, but that's why that's
But
part
that
of why the
happens
atmosphere is
most
not...
Man City, they're quiet.
Yeah, but mate,
sometimes.
you being on the blower during the game is also not...
Why are you on the phone during the middle of the
I was
game?
in the box.
I noticed that, yeah.
Yeah. So when you're in the box, you can be in the blower.
That is true.
You can be.
I guess it's true.
Options.
I think
You were there with-
I think it's
I
a
noticed you were there
sad
with
state of
Giggs.
affairs.
Huh? Yeah, Giggs. I was there with Giggs. Big hollow, man. Big up
Is
Giggs.
he an Arsenal fan?
He is now. I've converted him. He is now.
He's from Peckham. There's not many good sides around Peckham, is there?
What's the closest? It's South London. Who they got?
His closest side might genuinely be
Millwall.
either Palace, Mill, or Charlton Athletic.
Yeah, I think probably Palace. I'll probably go to, innit? Palace
Yeah.
is not too bad.
Look at that. Look, that's a proper atmosphere. Look at it. Look at them going. Games
Yeah,
with
they did
sunglasses on, leading
Yeah,
the
look at them
chart.
in the corner there.
Mate, you've got to
going for
love it. What is going on with Premier League
I
clubs?
don't know. Maybe is it the culture? Is it the English culture that we just don't act?
Well, you're not allowed. I mean, it's
Not-
we're kind of sterilised, and then we're overpriced. And generally speaking, the people in the world who make a racket are people in their 20s, aren't they? Like being general here.
Yeah.
They can't afford to go football. Generally speaking, if you're 24, you cannot afford a season ticket. It's going to set you back, what,
A grand.
1,500 quid a year?
Yeah, a grand over a
Most
grand.
22-year-olds don't have 1,500 quid. It's sad. It's sad. I don't know what is going on with atmosphere. But we are underway here. Paris Saint-Germain knocking the ball about beautifully. Arsenal looking dodgy.
30 seconds into the game.
Mate, look at this. They're taking a piss out of you.
Oh, my
Ollie,
God.
you touched the ball yet?
Go on, Jurian Timber.
50-50s. Go on, son.
Ooh, calm down.
Go on. Go on, son.
What's your match?
Avons, allons de la patrie.
I think Arsenal win this game. It's interesting you've not
French
changed
today.
anything. You've not changed anything going into this game.
No, the
No
same
rotation.
But is
same
that,
team.
I just feel that...
But who else should we play
I
then?
know, I'm not trying to be picky or anything like that, but I just think...
Yeah, but you know who we got on the weekend?
Who?
Southampton at home. So if he wants to make a change, I'm sure we could
It's a
do
big game for you lot. They
And this is a big
they
game for
beat you last... Oh, they drew with you last time.
Yeah, they did.
It cost you the Premier League title.
that. I know, man.
I've got a couple of super chats, by the way. The Crown Tavern in Scarborough is my pub. I've been to a fair few pubs in Scarborough, but I haven't been there, I don't think. I've been to one that's a hotel. It's very, very nice. There's also a super chat from 2020 Designs.
Nice.
Of the big six, who do you reckon are more likely to become an irrelevant club at some point in the future? I mean, of the big six, who, officially speaking, who are the big six?
Well, it's officially Tottenham, Liverpool,
So Tottenham
Arsenal,
counted.
Chelsea.
That's fucking mental, isn't it?
I said,
On what grounds?
They are a big club, man.
On what grounds are they part of the six though? Because there are more legitimate.
In the last 10 years, they come fourth or third, 5, 6, 7 times out of 10.
they got one of the best stadiums in Europe. They got invited
They
to
are
the
a big
Super
club,
League.
man. As much as I hate to say it, they're a loud big club for what they've achieved on the
I wouldn't
pitch.
say they're a big club.
They are a big club. They are.
So
Financially.
Like they got a lot of you know, and you can tell, yeah. And this is where the City thing comes in. Because I'm not going to put an argument, but Spurs have got a lot of fans.
Yeah, they
it's
have.
deep in London. It's deep. It's a massive part of London. Like they are a big
Yeah, they have got
football
a big
club. They
fan
are.
base. They have.
That's why
when
the
you say
pressure is for them
London,
to win.
though, what area of London is theirs? When you say like no,
Tottenham
mate,
itself, obviously.
no.
Now Tottenham is
Around,
literally
around
no-
that area,
no.
it's
What
a
a
massive
ball.
part of London. And I'm talking geographically. I'm talking about the sheer number of fans they have at their disposal. They are a big
I don't
club.
think I think I'm not arguing that they're a big club, but Tottenham's fans don't exist in London. It's all Hertfordshire. It's all out. It's Bishop Stortford.
Yeah, there's a lot in London. There's a lot in Tottenham.
I've seen a lot in London.
There's a lot in
I mean,
London.
most,
What are
when
you
you think
talking
when
about?
you say
when you go
Tottenham,
around Shoreditch, Liverpool Street, when there's a game, it swells up in
of
East
course, 'cause
London.
that's the commute to the stadium.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
you go. Yeah, but
What
they're not
I'm saying-
living in London.
No, but a lot of them are.
I can say the same thing about Chelsea.
I feel
a lot of them are
like
living.
I agree. Chelsea's support is a Surrey
They're all
based.
flying in from New York.
Yeah, I think there's more.
Chelsea, the Arsenal support is a metropolitan support. Chelsea support is the Surrey A3 corridor. A lot of it.
Okay. But I think there's more London fans there is in Tottenham than there is in Chelsea then. Because they're actually in Tottenham.
Ooh,
It's
that's
divided.
actually interesting.
that's
It is, it's a
I think it
fact.
could be. I'm not even like. I think it could be.
It's a fact. Because they actually
Arsenal,
live in Tottenham.
Arsenal, the best supported club in London, obviously, and then I think Spurs is Spurs then Chelsea. I think Chelsea globally are way bigger than Spurs, way bigger.
Yeah, globally because
But in London,
The
I
thing
think
is, if you go round Tottenham, if you live in N17, you almost definitely don't go to Tottenham on a regular basis. Their support comes in from Cheshunt.
but there's more that live in Tottenham than that live in Chelsea. No one lives in Chelsea.
There's even
really.
some
Who
that
lives
live
in
in
Chelsea? Do you know what I mean?
This is wrong.
No.
I assure you this is
There's even some that live in Finsbury Park.
Yeah, some of course. What I'm saying is Tottenham support is famously not in their area, living around the stadium. Tottenham support is obviously from the out to Bishop Stortford, out to Stansted Airport. That's where their support.
That
is where their support
all
lives.
over.
But a lot of Chelsea, I mean, you can't Chelsea. I mean,
There's no one in
can't be
Chelsea that
local
supports
support in
Chelsea.
Chelsea in the same
none.
way either.
No, but this is being said, and I'm saying this with respect to someone who has absolutely no understanding of what happens in South West 6, doesn't it? You don't spend any time in South West 6 ever in your life.
But what I'm trying to say is that
No, but
Chelsea
what I'm saying is, so
Stadium-
the World's End Estate, one of the biggest estates in London,
Yeah.
is on the Fulham Road, and
They support Fulham?
is it would be a Chelsea
Could be
estate.
50-50.
you know what
It's
we're
like-
saying. You know what we're
You
saying.
can't honestly say that something would be 50-50 between Chelsea and Fulham.
It's fan base. Why not? They're over there.
No,
They're right next
that's
to you.
not true, is it?
Okay.
But there are bigger states in Tottenham. Do
Yes, but my point is that they don't. My
yeah.
point is that they
you
don't.
think I'm drastically wrong about this?
Yeah, drastically.
By what factor? I think it's very close.
I think you could argue that Tottenham have more fans. That's not my point. I'm saying
London.
that Tottenham support will not live in Tottenham.
Oh yeah, but I've not really said that, have I? But in the area of London, the greater area of London, I think there's a good argument there's more Spurs fans than Chelsea fans in London.
Again, the reason I would disagree
you
is
beat them
because
easily globally.
Tottenham support famously. Oh my God!
PSG are in. Oh,
Oh, good,
could
well
have
done,
shot
boys.
then, couldn't he?
Well done.
Ah.
The foul?
Yeah, no. Tottenham support is famously the North Essex corridor, out, going right up to Cambridge, Huntingdon, all that. That is very much. If you're from Potter's Bar, you're almost definitely a Tottenham season to get older.
That's fair. I agree with
If
that.
you live in Finsbury Park, however, you're almost definitely an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But in Tottenham, there's...
yeah, but
Tottenham's a big area, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big area,
But
though.
Seven
Tottenham's
Sisters
a bigger
Road,
area than
Seven
Chelsea.
Sisters Road. Stop. No.
It is... What?
Talking geographic.
No. Geographic.
There's more people in the area of North London.
Maybe
than
more
there is in
people, but it's
Chelsea.
not a
Tottenham's
bigger
bigger
area.
than Hyde.
The area of Chelsea goes, mate, it's about 3 miles from Stamford, from Sloane Square to Fulham Broadway. Is how far?
Ain't Tottenham bigger geographically bigger than Highbury and Islington?
What?
Is it bigger than Highbury and Islington?
It's
In
massive,
Finsbury
isn't it?
Park?
No. I feel like I'm having a conversation with two people who don't really know London, but they're
Oh, I
telling
know
me
London.
about London.
I know London.
From London,
I'm
I've been
from
in
Well, you
London.
just told me Tiger was the place to go.
We've got
out.
about 40 years of experience in London between us.
Whoa. I'm not that old, mate. Park it in.
Yeah, cumulatively, we got more experience than you in London. So I've got 10, and you've been here 30 odd years. That's 40
Do you
odd
know
years.
what this is like? This is like me telling you about Bristol.
Yeah, but you've got 0 years in Bristol.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got 2 weeks when I was filming Casualty in 2008.
Where did you stay? In the centre? In a hotel or something? Yeah.
Marriott. They would always
The Marriott. Yeah. I met Emma Heskey there once. Villa played Bristol Rovers.
Terrible.
That's how shit it is in Bristol. It's the most boring football city in the UK.
I love that you could. It's a shame that the West Country doesn't have more of a.
Fan base.
It's embarrassing. It's a fucking disgrace.
Do you know? I always think that about Yorkshire. Like Yorkshire's such a sort of rich county. Leeds need to be a Premier League club, don't they? For that, Sheffield Wednesday need to be a Premier. Like they need a representative.
Yeah.
Do you remember there was that year, wasn't there? I think fairly recently when there was no northeastern club in the Premier League.
Yeah.
It was crap.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You need one of them. You need a West Country.
London's got 8 clubs, isn't it? 7 or 8
I
clubs.
love it when London clubs are in the Premier League. I love it.
Really?
I love it. I want QPR to come up.
Brentford?
I've always said it. I'd love the more
Charlton.
London
I'd take that
clubs in
back.
the Premier League, the better for me. I love it. I'd love Leyton Orient to come up. I'd love QPR to come up.
Leyton Orient?
All of them.
When's the last time I went Leyton Orient?
Charlton. I'd love them all to come up.
Leyton
Even
Orient?
Watford. Even when Watford's there, I'm not even upset.
I like Charlton. I
Watford's
like
a
Charlton's
slight
story a lot.
London, you know what I'm saying, Rory? Watford's just
Watford?
there. Watford's just there.
Okay, you don't know anything about London. Rory was right.
No, I know everything about London.
I know. I
But I'm not mad at
still back
Watford coming
myself.
up.
My favourite London club's Watford.
No,
Reading as well by that
But
logic.
they're
Big fan
just
of
there,
Reading,
innit?
London club.
Watford's just there, innit? So
What do you mean it's just there?
It's just there. Watford's not too far.
Go on then. Let's see something then. Go on.
Saka's in
here.
the box here.
Oh, that was
Unlucky
decent.
Saka.
That was decent.
It's coming.
Yeah, my favourite part of London has to be Manchester. I mean, the northern quarter of Manchester.
I've just been backed up in a super chat. Super chat has landed from Max Edwards. I'm from Bishop Stortford, and unfortunately, everyone is Tottenham.
Oh, okay.
But that doesn't prove my point at all, does it? That's not my point at all.
No, it kind of proves mine. My point is that Tottenham potentially have more support than Chelsea. In fact, they get more supporters every week than Chelsea. Very few of them would live in North 17.
But my only point is,
I think I'd actually argue
there are more
I'd go so
people
far
in
as saying-
Tottenham in London than there are in Chelsea. There's more people, and
Yes.
therefore there are more fans of the club.
No, because they don't.
Chelsea is what you're saying is 3 miles of it. Of course, there's a lot of estates.
Mm.
There's also a lot of roads that are all owned by oligarchs.
But I'm
and shit.
saying that in North 17, very few
Tottenham's just houses. Tottenham's just miles
Don't
of fucking
go
houses.
to Tottenham.
No, but they're probably Tottenham fans.
Yeah, they are.
They're probably
And there's
Tottenham
fans. There's fans in
Come
London.
on.
This
Movie,
is-
I used to go out all the time in Tottenham. They're all
But
fucking
this is-
Tottenham
There
fans.
is a lot of Tottenham
The
fans
people
in
that you were
Tottenham.
going out with didn't live in Tottenham.
Yeah, I've
No.
got
But
mates
he's talking
who live
to
in
people.
Of
Tottenham.
course, son. Oh.
You talk about the people he would meet. There's even people in. There's Tottenham
They'd
fans
be
that
Tot-
don't
they-
even.
the people that live in
Yeah,
Tottenham
am
that
I
Buvey
wrong,
knows
Buvey?
are
You're a
Londoners
nice
like
guy,
Buvey's a Londoner. In the way that Buvey now
No,
lives.
don't bring
in
this
the-
up. Don't bring.
That's
No,
what it
I know Londoners who live in Tottenham who are Tottenham fans. They don't go
No, you
week in
don't.
week out. And there's more
No, you
of them.
don't. Who?
Huh?
No, you don't.
Why? What,
No, you don't.
okay.
You know
Bob.
a Tottenham fan
Bob.
who's got a season ticket who lives in N17. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks.
Why do you care if Chelsea is bigger geographically
I'm
than
not saying.
Tottenham?
I didn't bring Chelsea up. I said that.
I said
that they have.
Chelsea. I said they got
I'm
more
saying that
Tottenham
Tottenham fans don't live in Tottenham.
I
They
think
live in
just look
Bishop
at the
Stortford.
When's the last census we did? I think it's just an obvious one. There's about. I bet
No,
there's
but it's obvious when you don't know what you're talking about, but you pretend you do.
like what you?
No, I'm explaining it, and you're just going. I don't really know what you're saying.
Nothing.
Tottenham fans don't live in Tottenham. Is my point.
I just think it's a denser population of because the area is
Of
just so
people,
expansive and
but
big.
the people don't support Tottenham.
Yeah, I'm with Buvey. I think there's a lot of people in Tottenham that actually
Miles knows
support
his stuff
Tottenham.
about London, man.
I believe it because I know it. I know a lot of people from
So you-
Tottenham, and the majority of them do support Tottenham.
It'd be interesting. What's the one city in the UK that's as big as anything, but that most support? Is there one city that's just got one club?
I'd say
city's got
Birmingham.
Nah, but they got
The
Villa.
vast
They got
majority of
Villa.
Birmingham would be Villa fans.
Do you think is that the highest?
Because it's actually Leeds. Leeds will have more.
So what's the other one? Rotherham.
Yeah, Rotherham is.
There isn't another
No, what within what?
because
Near
York's
Leeds?
a county, isn't it?
Yeah.
Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough would be Leeds.
Really?
Middlesbrough is closer to Leeds than it is. Like when we see Middlesbrough as a northeastern club, they're more of a Leeds club than a
Milton Keynes.
Is that a city though?
in terms of what Milton Keynes.
They got a good fan base. They just
The only club in
everybody
Milton
around
Keynes
there
is
just
Milton
supports Milton Keynes.
Are you insane?
What we
What are you talking about? They literally have no fucking fans. Like they're the most hateful. If you're a Milton Keynes fan, you don't have a football team, do you? You don't fucking support a team because if you were I met someone once when the Chelsea played. Milton Keynes have no fans. What are you on about? What the fuck are you talking about? Milton Keynes drove me mad. Man City 1-up, by the way. Gundogan scored against Slovan Bratislava. I've been there. I've been to Slovan Bratislava.
One of the places on the continent.
I've been there, yeah. Mate, you're going to batter them. They're terrible, you know. I think Celtic beat them.
Yeah, I don't.
This could be a record.
one of
You
them.
could batter them.
I don't know about that.
Get your confidence back. You're gonna need it for the
No,
league.
do you know? Yeah, I hate Milton Keynes.
Why?
Hate them. Hate everything about them.
MK Dons.
Mate, and nobody's. If you
Dele Alli.
if you ever meet someone who's over the age of
Duncan
about
Ferguson.
15 who supports Milton Keynes, don't ever talk to them again.
Got to support your
I had an
local,
argument. We played him in the cup in about 2015. I had a big argument with a bloke there who was like giving it the big one when we were leaving the ground.
Did
And
you
I was
win?
like, who the... Yeah, we battered them.
Okay.
And we were crap that year. I went, who did you used to support? Oh!
That's nothing. Come on,
PSG
Ray had
shot.
that covered. You had that covered.
I went to it. Who did you used to support? Because you can't have been the club. He's walking along giving it the big one about MK Dons. I'm like, well, you didn't support them when you were born, you prick. Because the club didn't exist when you were born. You're just pretending to support them.
Oh god, I feel like I touched the nerve
Yeah,
by
you
saying
did.
MK
Because that was the
Dons.
most mental. Look at these Paris Saint-Germain fans. They're going potty.
Yeah, Milton
This guy with his
Keynes.
glasses on.
Yeah.
Bloody-
I've always liked Milton Keynes personally.
Shut up, Buvey. Just shut up.
Milton Keynes.
Idiot.
Are you sure Urine Timber's right-footed?
Urian. What are you? Some
he's-
sort of. Why are you
Urian.
pretending to
Urian
be?
Timber.
Why are you
He's
pretending?
right-footed.
Why are you pretending to be some?
So why is he always a left back then?
Because he's versatile.
Have you never heard of Philip Lahm?
I think he's two-footed.
I think you're a fool.
He
He must
played
be-
for Ajax and then for Holland. He played right back.
Did he?
In the back three, or you played centre back.
He whipped
Yeah,
that ball
on
in.
the right side.
He crossed that ball in the on the weekend against Leicester City. And I
Yeah, it was
thought-
his right foot. He was
I
on
did
the
a
right
video
side.
about it on my channel. I said he's got a fantastic right foot for a left footer.
Booby,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a question for you here.
He's
The
right.
question is, are you scared of dying alone one day?
Wow.
Who said that? They paid to say. They
Jack
paid to say that.
Haggis.
Jack Haggis.
Haggis.
He says, Buvey.
No woman's going to take your surname, so
Jack-
you're going to be dying alone. Haggis.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Jack, you need to send another super chat. You need to fire back.
You have
Jack.
to take her name. Haggis.
Jack, you need to fire back.
Didn't give you a good start in life, did they? Yeah, no, man.
Oh my god.
Would you?
Haggis.
Yeah, but Buvey, we live in a very modern day world now. You don't
Take
have
the woman's
to take.
name.
Yeah.
Or just creating it like a fictional character, like Batman.
What? You'd have your surname as Batman. Like not Batman, because that sounds like. But you make it like Batman.
Lawrence
Superman.
Lawrence Batman.
Lawrence Banana Man.
Banana.
What was Banana Man's address?
Oh, no idea.
If you got skills, someone in the chat. If you got skills, you know Banana Man's address.
Who's Banana Man?
Banana Man.
What the hell's that?
You don't know Banana Man?
Never heard of him.
Living
sorry.
at number 9 Acacia Avenue. I've just read
Never
the
heard of
thing.
him. Never heard
What
of
the
it.
hell is banana? I know bananas and
I've heard of Bananarama, but I've never
What's your
heard of
favourite Bananarama song? She went out with Andrew Ridgeley. She married Andrew Ridgeley from Wham. Why are we talking about
That's
Wham
so
and Andrew
weird,
Ridgeley
isn't it?
so much?
That
Why are we
is
talking
so
about
weird.
Wham so much?
Yeah.
I don't know. Rory?
Don't know. It's more you, innit?
Well, the thing is, you always told me you like running around Hampstead Heath.
Oh, that's a lovely place, you know.
It is.
If that's-
Have you spent a lot of time there?
Oh, I love Hampstead Heath.
Do you love
Yeah,
it?
Oh, if I could, if I
Mate,
could,
you and, would you ever have a handkerchief with you on Hampstead Heath?
with a top hat, yeah. Back in 1904. Not now. But if I could live anywhere.
No, but since you've been born, have you been to Hampstead Heath?
Yes, many a times. Many a time. I love Hampstead Heath. If I could live anywhere in London, it'll be Hampstead Heath.
Where precisely in Hampstead Heath?
On the top of the hill.
I've heard the bit at the bottom is great. It's got great access. It's got swimming pools.
It's got everything. Swimming pools, toilets, everything you
Yeah.
need.
I love Hampstead Heath.
Yeah.
It's like a whole new world up there.
Have you ever been to the toilet in there?
No.
Never, ever?
No. Oh my God. I've just clocked.
You know, down at the bottom by Southend
I've
Green?
just
Oh, for
clocked,
God's
Rory.
sake.
Rory,
I'm just saying, down at the bottom, that's Southend Green.
We're gonna
The
stay
public
off.
toilets.
We're gonna stay off the Wham
Andy.
topics and all these other things. I just.
But it's coming again. The geezers just put the same thing in for another £2. Buvey, seriously, are you scared of dying alone?
So he's giving us £2 for that, and his name's
Giving
Haggis.
us £4.
Jack Haggis.
Four
£4.
quid for that.
Are you?
Answer it, Buvey. Because we're living in an era
It's
now.
not a very
people
nice
do
thing to
that
say,
a lot.
is it? So
Talk to him.
we all die. We were born alone, and we die alone.
Facts.
I wasn't born alone.
You
You're
were.
a twin?
You weren't either.
You have a
weren't-
twin.
No.
You don't have a twin?
Oh, okay.
You were born alone.
I was supposed by that logic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another rim. There's another rim. There's another Rory.
There's another rim.
He's got a rim
dear.
twin, isn't it? Rim.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh,
Twin,
dear,
man.
oh, dear.
Twin.
Oh dear. Oh dear. oh,
Wowzers,
dear.
man.
Good. Come on, Arsenal. It's not looking too good right now, man. It's a bit.
Come on, Paris Saint-Germain.
I'll see this game out, you know. You know what?
came out.
Oh,
16 minutes in.
Look, I'll take a 1-0 and run. man.
La,
Let's just-
da, 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 da.
These group stages are. It's not the same. I don't know.
Crap,
with-
innit?
I
Because
don't
do
know
you know what's a shame about this game? You know, if this game, say it was a 14 group, this game would be must win for Arsenal now off the back of drawing away.
Yes.
But
Yeah, yeah.
but because you've got loads of games, you could lose this and still go through.
Yeah.
Everyone's going through. It's too easy to go
It's
through.
too easy now. Yeah, if this was a group stage,
Yeah, you need to win.
yeah, we need to win. And that's where I think they've taken the element out of it, the fun bit out
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just point. And the thing is, even if you lose to PSG, we can't even get our get back. We're not going to go back to PSG and get our points back.
No,
They're
I
gone.
know.
Exactly.
They're going to go play someone
Yeah,
else now.
exactly.
Yeah, so I
You
don't.
could lose the first. I actually worked it out. I think obviously City aren't going to do this, but City could have lost the first 4,
Yeah.
even 5. You win the final 3 against rubbish sides, with all due respect, at home as well. A lot of them at home. You get 9 points. You're through. You're through.
Yeah.
You're not through first or second. You don't get a good ranking. You might
Just
come up
qualify.
against Barcelona, Real Madrid, whatever. But this City side, you get rewarded for being mediocre in this group stage like you've never been before.
It's so dumb.
Last season, you get punished.
Yeah, of course.
And you should be.
A 0-0 at home to Inter Milan last season
You
would have
should
felt
be
like,
punished.
oh, fucking hell, so long as this is a slog. But, yeah. But,
You need to be punished.
Of course.
yeah,
2-0
it is
now.
what it is, Royce.
2-0, Phil Foden.
Oh, it was nice of him to turn up.
Maybe
for
we
the
need to go
season.
to that game.
God's sake.
So Phil Foden's turned up.
Yeah.
This narrative about Palmer Foden's, it's disgusting.
And
Yeah, it's
Saka as
disgusting.
well.
It's disgusting.
It's like
Look,
Lampard and Gerrard
let me just
behind
tell you something.
Ronaldinho.
If you really want to compare Cole Palmer to other footballers, I'm up for it. But we need to start comparing him to Kylian Mbappe and Jude Bellingham.
yeah.
I'm not
And
interested
Phil
in
Foden.
not interested in your
Rory,
dumb
having
Phil
a
Foden,
And Phil
Bukayo
Foden.
Saka's. Not interested.
Having a stinker.
Compare Cole Palmer to players that he deserves to be
Here we go,
compared.
Arsenal, go on.
Arsenal.
1-0. Oh, who's there? You know why no one's there? Because Havertz is the one who's crossing to himself.
I know it's crazy, man.
God.
Come on, Paris Saint-Germain, please.
Oh, no.
Oh, he was fast, didn't he?
I was thinking, Saliba, you're not going to outdo
Come
McKola.
on, Paris Saint-Germain. I think the goal's coming, you know.
Paris
The goal is coming. Paris Saint-Germain are going to beat you up.
Nah, they're not.
They'll beat you up inside the stadium, outside the stadium.
Probably, yeah.
Look at their fans, they're going potty.
Yeah, they're going crazy in there.
They're going potty, isn't it?
Did they get the Eurostar? Is that a bit
Yeah, they will get
too
the Eurostar.
expensive?
No, they always get the Eurostar.
How much is it for a Eurostar?
100?
They make such a racket when they get off the train at King's Cross, you know. Like they pride themselves on it.
I remember growing up seeing the Eurostar thinking, wow, that's a great trip.
Yeah, it used to
You
go
know
from
what
Waterloo, innit?
But they used to
Did
have
they?
them docked in
That'd have been great.
Wood, is it Wood Lane near Wilson Junction? You know when you come out of Wilson Junction, there's a little bit you go around towards Westfield.
Through the alley thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see them on the left hand side.
Yeah.
I see them as a kid thinking, wow, that train looks when they
It goes
first
all
came.
the way. Yeah,
See
it's-
who?
The Eurostar. The
You
train.
can see it coming freely. Oh,
No,
I
no,
see.
just
no, where they park them.
where they park
It's
them.
a big train
Oh,
depot
right,
in
yeah.
Yeah, they
Harlesden.
park them in Northwest. Surprised, I don't know why they put them there, but yeah.
No, it's mad. You can get the Eurostar everywhere now. Like when it first came up, it was basically a route to Paris and Disneyland. Now it's a route to. Well, I went to the Euros. I went to a game in Gelsenkirchen. Oh my God, Paris!
Arsenal are in. 1-0
that was a
Arsenal.
He's offside. He's on miles offside.
goal.
No, he's on. He's on. Havertz.
Kai Havertz.
Havertz 1-0
Listen.
Arsenal versus PSG.
Can I say thank you though? Because you sold us a very, very good player, man. Because we could have got done over. We could have got Mason Mount.
I don't want to sit here anymore.
That is true, actually.
We could have got Mason Mount. And you sold us.
I
Kai
can't
Havertz.
believe what's happened to Mason Mount.
He's improved in the air, Havertz. When he first came, he fucking shit in the air. But now,
Do you know what he did well there, which I don't always associate with Kai Havertz?
Go on, tell me.
Bravery. He was very brave
yeah,
there because Donnarumma's charging at him and he didn't bottle it.
He gets up. His movement is
Yeah, it's a
so
very
underrated.
in fairness to Arsenal. It's a very good goal.
Very good goal.
Luis Enrique looks quite cool.
Come on, Arsenal. 1-0 to
Dashing
the
sort
Arsenal.
of a-
Kai Havertz. I love it. I love it. Who was that? Who was that? Trossard. Trossard has really stepped up since Odegaard
Trossard
has been
again. He's
injured,
such a
you
good player, Trossard.
know?
man.
great run.
He's well on
Great,
side.
great run.
I know, I was dreaming. keeper does nothing. It's too easy.
Yeah, Donnarumma.
Trossard makes it. It's a clever run.
It's a good
In fact,
form,
I mean, when I say a clever run, from Arsenal's perspective, it's a good goal. But from Paris Saint-Germain's perspective, centre half.
Shit in it.
Yeah,
Shit
where is
defender.
he? Yeah. No, you just ghosted in.
I knew they'd smash these lot. I did predict it.
So annoying.
I
And
did.
smashed these lot.
I did
Oh,
predict.
Donnarumma's done no good there.
Yeah. He flapped at it. Flapped it.
Flappy.
All right, mate.
Yeah, calm
Calm down. You need to win the
No,
milk
but it's a
cup
good
first.
Vamos. It's a good.
Yeah, but you just need to win the milk cup.
Buvey, another message for you has come in.
They love
It's
you
from
today, baby.
Ali.
Why don't you ever get any?
Nobody sends me. I wish they
I
would.
bet they do. I just can't. I can't.
No, I
go
swear
off.
to you.
I just can't. Low-key, I can't be-
Literally,
I'm not
mate,
looking.
I wish. Not my name isn't mentioned here
I
once.
might
My
have a
name's
look in a
mentioned
minute.
3 times.
I bet there'll be loads.
It's called Ali Haj Ali, and he says, Buvey, you should be a Premier League ref because you have a low IQ.
Oh,
I've got more A levels than everyone around this table.
hey, I've got a degree.
Jack Haggis says, favourite Keenan and Kel episode. Everybody
Keenan and
out
Kel.
there, go run and tell your homeboys
that?
and homegirls it's time for Keenan and Kel. They keep you laughing in the afternoon, so don't touch that dial or leave the room. You don't remember that?
No, I was too busy
Rory.
studying.
You're great, man. You're great, man.
Keenan and Kel, or
Rory's-
should I say Kel and Keenan? And you gotta
What
watch
is that?
Keenan.
Yeah, what
Keenan
is
be
it?
scheming with a plan or a plot to make it to the top, but they're kind of in the middle because they're always getting caught. It's brilliant, man.
How do you know that?
This ain't what was it? This ain't a Hardy Boys or Nancy Drew Mystery. It's just Keenan and Kel in your vicinity. It's
Did you
Coolio,
study
isn't it?
that? Did you study it? I
used to
I've
watch
seen
it a
every
lot.
single episode, and I don't
What
even
is
know
it?
the song.
Somebody's in trouble.
Come on,
Oh,
man.
here
No,
it
no,
goes.
don't know,
A Nick.
Nick.
What is it?
Keenan and Kel is one of the best.
You keep saying the title.
It was the best show.
It was the best show.
on Nickelodeon.
Do you know this? Does this mean anything to you?
I wasn't a
Does this
Nickelodeon
mean,
kid.
No, you're younger. Does this mean anything to you if I say this?
Let's both do it.
Ready?
Go on.
Who loves orange soda?
Kel loves orange soda.
Is it true?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I do.
Buvey, you need to be cultured, man.
Does that mean nothing?
culture, Nickelodeon.
To you? Does that?
I was a BBC kid. I was a BBC
Does that
kid.
literally?
No, I've
mean
never heard of that.
That means nothing to you.
No, I was a BBC kid.
Okay. What other shows would you know? Okay,
Tracy Beaker.
get into his answer.
50-50.
My favorite episode in Keenan and Kel was I dropped the screw in the tube.
All them guys,
I dropped the
my generation of
screw in the
CBBC, it was
tuna.
different gravy. You
Timber's
had Connie Huck.
girlfriend, Brianna.
Yeah, Brianna.
Yeah.
So what? You don't remember?
I never
show-
had a dish.
At Nickelodeon.
My family never had a dish on the outside of our house.
Let me give you some shows. You must know this. This is culture. This is Nickelodeon culture.
Beyblade.
No.
No,
Just let me
no.
land. Beyblade.
No.
Beyblade. Bloody hell. Keenan and Kel. You don't know.
Nope.
Sister. Two
Oh,
twins.
mate, they were so good. Tia and Tamara.
T and Tamara. Oh my God. Sabrina's Teenage Witch.
Yeah,
She was Clarissa. Do you remember
I've heard
Clarissa?
of that, yeah.
Yeah. Clarissa.
Clarissa explains it all, no?
Is it Alex Mack or Alex Strange?
Alex Mack.
Alex Mack.
No,
You don't remember Alex Mack?
no.
Alright,
Yeah.
they had
Drake and
Rugrats
Josh?
on there. Rugrats.
Yeah, but that was
Remember
on
the Rugrats
BBC.
song? Who's
Take me there.
I wanna go there. Just
Take me there. I wanna
Yeah.
go there. Oh my days! You need a time machine.
Yeah,
You
that
guys
was
are
amazing,
children.
man.
You guys are
Make
children.
a wish. Close your eyes and count to 5. Yeah, well, they were the
You need
days,
a time
man.
machine, Buvey, man. So what was your cartoons then?
I was Blue Peter. I was Simpsons.
I was everyone was Simpsons. Simpsons have been out since
Yeah,
like
but
40
I was
years.
terrestrial. I was terrestrial. Channel 4.
You never
BBC
had
2.
cable or nothing.
No.
Not even a little. You
Nope.
know? Yeah, you know.
No, I was VHS, mate. VHS, Thunderbirds and all that.
Yeah.
Puppets.
Bloody hell. Centurions. Do you remember that show?
Centurions?
I remember that show.
No idea, mate. You're watching crazy stuff, man.
Oh, yeah, it was groovy, man. Showing.
Yeah.
The
They were good
CBBC
days.
generation, you're talking about Connie Hawk, Fern Cotton, Jake Humphrey.
Yeah, I know
You're
that.
talking about some big legends, man. Big legends. They are.
Who is
The
it they
kid
are?
who's on fucking Sky Sports now, Soccer Saturday.
Jake.
Thingy Scott.
Colin-
I met him the other day. I should remember his name.
Who?
He's on Blue Peter. Scott something.
Blue Peter was good.
He's
on
on Sky
about?
Sports for 10 years, 15 years. Hosts
I
Soccer
genuinely don't
Saturday.
know.
Soccer Saturday.
So what was your Saturday?
Jeff Stelling.
No, the guy's replaced Jeff Stelling. Who's the guy who replaced Jeff Stelling?
Oh.
He was on Blue Peter.
Eamon Holmes.
Eamon Holmes.
Bloody hell.
I don't...
Forgot his name.
Where is this?
Every
where
now and
is this
again, you just
going?
hear Hussein going, Rory, for God's sake, man.
Where is this going?
Oh, come on, son.
He's on side.
Come on.
He's on side.
Ramenez le coupe à la maison.
on, Timber.
Allez, le bleu.
No, it's not
allez.
happening today.
well played.
Come on, France.
Oh, and he's
Great defending by.
Oh, and he's on the attack.
Is that Saliba or Timber?
Yeah, that was Saliba. No, that's Timber.
From Timber. That is
Timber's been great, hasn't he?
outrageous.
Great defender.
He's a lovely footballer, you know, that Trossard.
They're
and
all fantastic.
Me and my friend Rory, we've been arguing for the past couple of days. Not you, Rory.
No, I've met your other mate, Rory.
Yes, the guy who came.
I couldn't believe
with
it.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy.
I couldn't believe it. I
Yeah.
thought he was lying when I met him.
My boy Rory.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and him we've been having this debate for the past couple of days, and now that he's saying that Jurriën Timber has taken Ben White's spot, and I'm saying
It can't be that quick. Can it?
No, and that's what I said to him. I don't think he has. I think the reason why he got dropped from Man City is because he was injured, and the reason why he came on is because of the red card, and obviously.
What about centre back? Why not Timber, Ben White, Saliba? Rotate Gabriel Saliba. I'm obviously you don't want to do that first choice, but get Ben White as a centre back. Now you got Calafiori, Zinchenko at left back, and have Ben White as that third centre back. You can rotate in and out.
do that. But he thinks that Rory, but he just thinks Jurriën Timber is going to take over Ben White's position.
Yeah.
It's an interesting debate. Any Arsenal fans watching, I wouldn't mind some thoughts on this. Ben White has been arguably Arsenal's best player for this calendar year.
Yeah.
He has been the best player in Arsenal's team. Yeah. Off the back of when they had that little blip around
When they went to
Christmas
Dubai
last
and
year.
came back, yeah.
They had that blip in the two consecutive London derbies, Fulham, West Ham. Off the back of that, Ben White unplayable. Yeah. Ben White was part of the reason that they went on that crazy run towards the end of last season. Nearly won the league. I don't think that Jurriën Timber, it's impossible. It doesn't matter how good he's been. You cannot displace
Ben White.
Yet.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I said to him, the synergy between Ben White, Odegaard, and Saka on that right hand side is unmatched.
Outrageous.
It's outrageous.
But then Timber's providing already assists for Martinelli against Leicester City.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Obviously, Timber, he's still putting up good numbers. But what Ben White,
Timber.
like Rory said, what he was doing the back end of last season.
Yeah, I like Timber.
And Ben White, he plays a lot of games for Arsenal. This season, he played a lot of games. He picked up a little knock, so that's why he rested him against Man City. He didn't play Leicester. He was in the stands. He wasn't even in the squad. Obviously, now Ben White's... is he in the squad tonight? I don't know. I need to double check. I don't know if he even made the squad for this. But I just don't think Ben White right now gets replaced by Jurriën Timber.
There's a lot of football matches.
Yeah, there's a lot of matches. Yeah. But you don't mess with your back line.
What I like is that he had an ACL injury and he's come back and he's as good as ever. Do you know what I mean? I like that. And it's obviously good for Rodri as well because Jack in our group, didn't he? Jack said in the group, did you see that? He said, yeah, I'm hearing from the Manchester City technical staff that he's never going to be the same again. Do you remember that? He put it in the group.
I actually didn't see that.
Yeah. Jack is a Man City fan.
Is that what he said?
And he said,
Rodri?
they think at City will never be the same again.
How old is Rodri?
I thought, no, come on.
How old is he, Buvey?
Yes!
Oh, missed it.
26-7.
Allez, le bleu, allez.
How old's Timber?
He's 21. He just turned 22.
Is it a big difference?
Yeah, your body
Is 21 to 28 a big difference?
But your recovery rate on your body. Your body,
Yes, it is.
your body repairs itself.
Yes, it definitely is.
Your metabolism is different when you're 21
it
and 28. 100%. I'm not saying Rodri won't be the same player again, but he might.
I'm worried, man.
Every
So
single year has an impact.
Is it? And the Premier League
really
being
do
so
think that.
taxing as well.
Oh my God, hang on, I've not been concentrating.
You've got a super chat.
Super chat Matthew Sullivan, and there's a photo, so this is a legitimate person.
That's a good name
It
as
says, "Do you guys enjoy the games more or less without the commentary?" Okay, I can give you the perfect question to answer this. Buvey, when you watch the games at home, do you watch the game with the commentary on, or do you put on maybe a YouTube live or whatever?
Always with the commentary on.
Do you?
Yeah.
Great way to back up our industry. What about you, Miles?
Nah, when I'm at home, I watch it.
Yeah, but I can't watch other watch-alongs because that's competition. So obviously, I'm not watching other.
That's good.
There's not many as there used to be as well.
No, but I would say
No, they're not.
That's a good political
I would
answer.
say
There aren't.
Go on.
Yeah.
Go on, Kai.
I-
That's Declan Rice.
what I would say.
You used to be on all the time on Twitch, Royce, weren't you? You're going live a lot on Twitch. I see. I get an email notification.
What I would say is that the tide rises all ships. So if you're watching a watch along, whether it's this one or not, it helps our industry out.
Yeah, please watch our watch-alongs.
But specifically watch this one. Matthew, I would say that I will always watch the game, but not always with the commentary on. If there's a live stream on that I like, I'll put that on.
Yeah, but it all depends on the game though as well though, to be fair. Because there's certain games you could just have on in the background and you're doing other things.
I struggle, lads, to be honest, when I'm at home because it's like I'm always thinking about content. What am I going to say in a video about this? What am I going to tweet about all the time?
You're always on.
God, do you know what I mean?
It's
Well, turn the
interesting that
phone
you
off.
say that about the video. I know what you're talking about. The tweet doesn't like. I just think Twitter is a little bit pointless.
I know.
and disgustingly hateful.
I know.
Like it's almost not worth it.
It's gone into a bad place.
But I like doing
bad,
about
mate.
It's gone
City.
into a bad
It's
place.
bad.
It was great at one point.
But if City are playing, I like
No, but it's-
tweeting
but
because I like to see what
it's
people
really
think
bad.
about it. Do you know what
Go,
I mean?
he's rapid on the overlap.
Oh my days, California.
Oh my
got
days,
burned.
he's rapid.
Oh,
Good save.
great
gotta get
save,
that.
Raya.
Mate, that's the fastest man in the world.
Oh, it's Hakimi.
Hakimi.
Hakimi is fast.
Hang on a minute.
It's Hakimi. It makes sense.
The geezer is literally the fastest man in the world.
Yeah, Hakimi's a rapid.
He's 4 yards behind, and he's ended up 4 yards in front of a professional athlete.
Yeah, he killed him.
A professional. They're both professional athletes.
Yes, that's the point.
That's the point.
He's gone beyond a professional athlete at that pace. Oh, Hakimi, he's a boy, and he's the one who put all his gear in his mother's name.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
Yeah.
That's a shrewd move though, isn't it?
I think you should put all your assets in my name, and I'll look after it for you.
I don't have any assets.
I don't have any assets, yeah. Yeah.
You want my...
I'd look after it.
Hey, look.
Go on, then.
Come on. Allez le bleu.
Oh, come on, Saliba.
I just think the way Arsenal move, the speed, it's just like
Speed.
no, but like the speed of passing their
Oh,
first
look at
touch,
him.
it's just
So
sharper.
good, man.
The Premier League is just sharper. And
I'm
it
not
just is.
joking. I know that was poor, but that Leandro Trossard is rapidly becoming the player that I'm most impressed with away from my club. I just think every single time Arsenal need him, he turns up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not suggesting he's better than Saka or Saka. I know he's not. Those players are in a different conversation. Even the likes of Foden and De Bruyne, they're in a different conversation altogether. I'm not comparing him to Bernardo Silva or anyone. But you know the next rung of players down?
Yeah.
I think that Leandro Trossard is the best
The
of
next
the
tier
rest.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the best of the rest.
He could get into everybody else's team.
Hey, and he's so
He can.
clutch.
No,
He is-
I'm talking about barring those players
yeah,
he just
he
mentioned.
can. He
He
can.
can.
What side?
Not your team, but everyone else.
No, he's barring all those players he mentioned.
Yeah.
Not
Leandro
Liverpool.
Pardon?
Not Liverpool.
I think
who?
he gets into Liverpool too.
Over Jota.
Yeah.
I think he gets in there over.
He certainly compliments them. He certainly.
Yeah, he gets in there, but he
Yeah.
doesn't
He
start.
certainly gets in there over Soboslai.
No.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
I think he does. I think he
What?
does.
Are you going mad?
No.
Trossard over Soboslai?
Bozza's a midfielder.
Yeah, and where is he playing right now?
He's not really. He's not a midfielder, is he?
Well,
Trossard.
what's he
Come on,
at?
'cause he's played a few
I do
games.
I just think he's a brilliant
All-star
footballer.
midfielder.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I do rate him so highly. He is the best. You know the way I sort of talk about Bernardo Silva. I think he's brilliant. I'm not saying Trossard's as good as him, but the next level down, he is the best player in the league
B+.
of the
I
rest.
He's a
fully get what you
B+
mean.
player.
Yeah.
I fully understand what you mean.
He's a Premier League talent. He's not a European talent.
He is a European talent.
Of course he's a
Of course he
European
is.
talent.
Of course he is. No,
He scored
mate.
against Bayern Munich
I'm saying
last
he's.
season.
I'm
He's
saying
already
he's
turned
way
up for
better. I'm
us.
saying he's way better than that. But he turns up for Arsenal more than any other player when it most matters.
When we was losing
apart
against
from maybe
Bayern,
Saka.
Trossard came off and he switched the game. He done it. How many clutch moments
Let
did
me
he give
go to the
Arsenal
chat.
last season?
Oh,
He's not- he's
this is
not-
only
he's not
super
world
chats.
class.
I can't.
Nah, I wouldn't say he's world class, Buvey, but he's a good player. He's a very
I
good
don't
player.
think he's a million miles off world class. That's the point.
Really?
I don't think he's a world class player.
No, he's
But
not.
I think he is an excellent Champions League level footballer.
Yeah, he could play.
He can play.
He could definitely play.
Plays for Belgium.
If he's
plays for Belgium. Plays
even
for Arsenal.
approaching world class, then we're in a dire situation.
I don't see how he's not. I don't see how
He wouldn't get.
Celtic getting battered.
He wouldn't get on Arsenal's
Yeah.
bench in 2002.
There's a player you can't catch.
Adeyemi.
Adeyemi. You know how we were just
rapid.
talking about
Yeah,
Akeem?
yeah.
Wasn't he at Man? Was he
Yeah,
somewhere?
fantastic talent. Yeah.
He was at Man City, wasn't he?
Who?
Adeyemi.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Adeyemi.
There's a kid from Dortmund there.
Yeah, he is. Adeyemi. I think it's him. It's Adeyemi.
So many. I get confused. So many.
Buvey, somebody's put in a donation to buy you a T-shirt.
Bloody hell.
Genuinely.
How much was it?
Rory, any memories of facing Fenerbahce in 07-08? Yes, mate. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. Do you know what was amazing?
Who's on their side?
I
Who would have
remember-
been playing for them? Like
No
big
idea.
players.
Drogba. Was it that year?
Fenerbahce?
Fenerbahce.
No, he went to Galatasaray.
No. When did he play against us? I can't remember.
He went in 2013, 14.
I don't know. Of course, yeah.
When was this?
Chelsea. That was the year we got
07,
to the Champions League final. I remember they had the whole side was a Turkish flag. They had this.
The tifo.
At the end, yeah, and at the other end was said something like the sun sets in Europe or
Is this
something.
in
like
Turkey
that.
or
In Turkey?
Wow, yeah.
In Turkey. I remember walking over the bridge there and like Turkish fans were driving, like leaning out the window, like letting off bangers and that. You know, as we were walking, they're like driving past, like throwing out fireworks and that. Yeah, good.
Great city.
Great. Yeah.
Beautiful city.
Also, it's a stadium on the with the Bosphorus in the horizon.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Looks nice.
Proper good, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
I think you've mentioned it before. Like, where's your best away in Europe?
That I've ever done.
Yeah, stadium. What is it? I can't remember.
I mean, the San Siro, we got beat in the San Siro.
Atmosphere.
The San Siro as a stadium was the best I've ever been to.
Okay.
Do you know who scored?
It's 2-0 Arsenal. How's that gone through? Thomas Partey, ball gets whipped in.
Thomas didn't
I
score.
think he
It's
did.
Bukayo Saka.
Someone's touched it.
No, I think.
No, Bukayo Saka went all the way
Or
through.
it's a great dummy from Partey then.
Yeah.
It's either a dummy or a flick.
I told you you're going to beat these guys 2-0, man.
I said it. I was more confident in
The
you.
same PSG,
What a load of
man.
It's
crap.
French league, innit?
It's
What a load of crap.
They get the ball delivered on a little
They're not good enough.
robot.
They're not good.
Come on! Allez le bleu!
They're not good enough, man.
Nah, that's shit, man.
The level of the Premier League is too high. We play it too.
These guys need to come to
too high.
England, play their games in England.
Hang on, what happens? Donnarumma. There's nothing in it.
Nothing in it.
He's not touched
They
it.
don't-
No,
touch
Partey does enough to.
Nah, that's a goal, man.
Who used to do that? You see what Saka just did there?
little
With
foot thing.
who did that before they take penalties? Was it Who does that? Someone does the little stomping.
I know. But,
Who is
It's, I
that?
mean, it's a recent player as well, you know.
Oh,
Harry Kane.
Kane, yeah.
Harry Kane, yeah.
It is Kane.
He has touched it. He
Yeah,
has
it is
touched
Kane.
it.
Yeah, Kane.
I guess they're checking this on VAR.
Oh, good question here from Sam Ferguson in the super chat. I do these live streams in the week. They're a little bit calmer, and it just becomes like a back and forth. Thank you very much. Could you do me a favour right now? Could you click subscribe? Hussein, could you do me a massive favour? See how many subscribers we've got to the penny. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please do us a favour. Click subscribe right now. Thank you. Helps us out hugely. This is a great question. We can have some fun with this. Sam Ferguson. The ideal Champions League group for trips. So do 4, right? Probably. So Chelsea +3, +3,
I
+3.
didn't even hear the question. Sorry.
Your favourite Champions League group for trips? I'm going
Oh,
Ajax, Braga, where do you want to go, right?
where would I want to go?
I think
know,
you want
okay.
a proper atmosphere.
I want that.
Belgrade. So Ajax for the party time in Holland, Braga, a bit of sun, and then you can go to like an intense
Belgrade.
atmosphere in Belgrade.
Yeah,
Okay.
outrageous.
What about you? Favorite group?
Favorite group of what?
So pick your dream. Man City.
Oh, dream, yeah. Ajax as well. I've never been to their stadium. I love Paris. I'd love to go to Paris. Maybe something in Denmark, Copenhagen. Yeah, Copenhagen, beautiful city.
Yeah.
Mm.
Funny you said that. I'll take Malmo.
Malmo.
Wow,
Yeah.
Rough, you know.
cold up there.
Rough as well.
Yeah.
Rough
Sweden.
bad.
Sweden. Fly down to Stockholm. For atmosphere, I'll take Borussia Dortmund. I've always wanted to go there.
Yeah,
man.
I didn't like it. I went there in the
It just
summer. I
looks
didn't like their ground
crazy.
at all.
And,
I know, you've got to do it, though. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it looks
It's a good
crazy.
shout. I was very disappointed with the ground, though.
And for vibes, I'd love to go to Monaco.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
On a
vibes.
car park, innit?
Just go to Monaco.
I went there. We didn't play Monaco when I went there. We played Atletico Madrid when I went there.
What? In there?
We played Atletico Madrid in Monaco, in the Super Cup.
Oh, okay.
By the way, if Arsenal score again, I'm turning over. We're watching Man City. We're watching the Man City game. I can't watch Arsenal. I cannot watch Arsenal 3-0 up in Europe. I know that's really
Well,
outside.
City score 2-0.
2-0 at least.
2-0.
That's a good question. Trossard is a great player, but Jota is basically a better version of him, says Josh Townsend. Not sure I agree
Nah, I
with that.
don't
Who's a
agree
better version of who?
Jota.
Can you listen up, man? Have you got,
You gotta speak up, man.
Hussein, have you got any cotton buds for his ears?
I'm
you got any
focusing on the
cotton bud-
football.
What are you doing over
You gotta
there?
speak up.
Everybody heard.
You've been on a West End stage. You got to be able to pronunciate.
Enunciate, you.
I don't think Trossard. Diego Jota's not technically better than Trossard.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
I don't think he is.
No, he's not.
I like Jota as well. He must,
2 weeks ago, you were saying he wasn't good enough to start, but he's good enough to be on the bench.
Who?
You.
For who?
Trossard.
In what position?
We were all sat around this table and we said Trossard came off the...
No.
He started a game
I've always
2 weeks
rated
ago.
Trossard so high.
He's a quality
2 weeks
player,
ago,
though. He's a baller.
2 weeks ago, he started a game and he's rubbish. And then the week later, he came off the bench. He was incredible.
The reason why we were calling him an idiot is because he got himself sent off at the Emirates.
No, I didn't say he was an idiot. I didn't say that.
Well, you should have said he was an idiot.
There was an observation in this room at some point that he wasn't good enough to be starting games for Arsenal.
That was never me.
Nah.
Okay, you're part of the club, so it's part of you. It's part of your
But that'd be
opinion.
like me saying, well, I never said that. So
Your thoughts are my
I
thoughts.
said it.
You said it then. What have you two
I
guys
didn't
said
say
it?
that. Why am I going to say that about
Okay, that was
Adam
the
said
week
it.
I was off.
Adam said it then.
That was the week I was off.
No,
It was JCC.
the narrative was that sometimes when he comes off the bench,
He's
shows
got
more of an
impact,
impact off the bench than when he does start.
Yeah.
That does happen, but
He's a starter.
he's a
brilliant
starter.
player.
He's been a starter. He's been
Jota's miles ahead of Trossard.
No.
He is.
Jota is a better... I wouldn't even know
I
if
think
he's a better...
Trossard goes
he's a
missing
better
in too many
finisher than-
games. Well, his goal record was way better than Trossard's.
No,
Jota is better than... Jota
It
is better than...
Literally is.
literally isn't.
He's better than Trossard at what he does.
It is.
I think he's better than Jota at what he does.
What?
He has the knack to
What?
score goals. He's in and around the box.
Jota's
box
got
to
a
the
better
box.
goals to game ratio.
I give him that. He's got a better knack to score goals. He's
Yeah.
a box in the box. When it comes to an all-round player,
Yeah,
I
Jota's
think
better link-up
Trossard's
play.
more technically better than... Am I going mad here?
You are going crazy.
No,
man.
you're right.
Okay, cool.
You're
It's
right.
crazy,
Buvey's
man.
going mad.
No, it's
Buvey's
crazy,
having a
man.
mare. Another one of his
There's
mares.
Trossard there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, Trossard could do it on
Buvey
both
had a
feet.
mare this week.
Why are you gassing up this guy?
Why are you gassing?
Honestly, he's crazy.
Gassing up
It was
this guy.
crazy, man.
Crazy.
He's average at best, isn't he? He is.
Trossard. He's
Trossard's
not
a good player.
average.
He's a solid Premier League player. Solid Premier League player.
No, he's a solid Champions League player.
Facts.
Yeah, European
And
player.
European as well,
fine.
Oh my God, is
Fine.
that a handball?
I hope not. I don't want that. I hope that's not happening.
What was that?
Trossard's that guy, man. He's good. And he was a steal. How much was he? He was 20 mil.
Mate, you know when you said the Fenerbahce team of that era?
Yeah.
Do you know who it was? I've just thought. It's an Englishman. Kind of.
Oh,
I've just thought. He
Oh.
scored against us.
Um,
He's not English, but he played in England and he kind of English, but he then wasn't English.
He played in the Premier League.
He played in the
The
Premier League.
journeyman. He played everywhere.
He played. I'll give you a clue. I think he played for Sheffield United.
Yeah. I forgot his name. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Three names.
He's played in Brazil as well.
Possibly.
He has.
3 names. This is a quiz.
Oh, I forgot.
We're not going to move on until you get it right. I'll give you his
Yeah, go. Give me his
No,
first. Give me initials.
CCR.
Oh, I know.
CKR.
I know. Yeah, you got it right. You got it.
CKR.
Come on, man. He's a journeyman.
Yeah, I know it. I know his name.
CKR.
I know his name.
He scored that day. He scored against us.
Colin Campbell.
Yeah, correct.
No, not
but
Campbell.
not Kevin Campbell.
Colin
Kazim.
Kazim Richards.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, good footballer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
There
went
you
to
go.
Brazil.
Yeah, he went
Did he go to Brazil?
He's
Yeah.
played everywhere.
Yeah.
Great life.
Great life.
If you can do it, just why not? Just keep moving. And Nelk had a good,
Would you rather win? This is from James Shuttlewood. Another good question. Would you rather Champions League and League Cup or Premier League and FA Cup? I think the answer to this question, James, it is a good question, but I do believe that the answer, there isn't going to be a uniform answer to this because it's relevant to the clubs. Some clubs need a Champions League more than they need a league. Other clubs need a league more than they need a
Arsenal need
Champions
the
League.
League Cup first.
So, for example, in my opinion, Buvey, correct me if I'm wrong,
Don't.
I believe that Man City this season, if they had to choose one or the other, would choose the league rather than the Champions
I
League.
think they'll take the Champions
Whereas I
Take the
think
Champions League.
Arsenal need the league more than the
I think
Champions
they will take the Champions League.
We take the Champions League.
Do you not think that?
Yeah, yeah.
No, but 5 in a row.
But we've done 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 5.
4 is there.
Yeah, but 5 is a bigger number than 4, Biv.
Yeah, but 2 Champions Leagues is 2 Champions Leagues.
It
It puts
gives
you
them
in a
that extra
different
pedigree. It gives
way
them that-
different,
yeah,
way
it gives them
different.
that
I think the answer is.
He just doesn't want
so
him to
for
catch
example, from my perspective,
Yeah, exactly.
right,
exactly.
I would choose the league.
No, you
I
wouldn't.
would choose the Premier League over the Champions League this season. Of course,
No,
I
you
would.
wouldn't.
Of course, I would. Yeah, definitely.
Another champ, you get 3. That means you're on the same level as Man United.
Yeah, but a Premier League is your bread
Yeah.
and butter, isn't it?
Only 3
We haven't
behind
won-
Liverpool.
But we haven't won the Premier League since 17.
Yeah, but you could go back and get that the next year. That's hard.
You're further away from winning the Champions League than the
You
Premier
are the
League.
Premier League, yeah,
of course.
100%.
Of course, but I would actually argue that the Premier League is harder to win than the Champions League.
Yes.
Worst Chelsea teams have won.
Yeah,
The,
Yeah.
that is
League
true.
competitions in
no,
general.
but
are harder.
I think some clubs have a different thing that they need. So Arsenal kind of need both. So it's
I would
different.
love the league,
But-
man.
But I'd say Chelsea need a league title. You've got to be your league. It's your bread and butter. It's what it's all about. Week in, week out, your Premier League title.
I'm torn.
We kind of
between
don't need a Champions League. We're London's only representative in the Champions League. We've won it twice. Like we don't.
And that's why I hate that's why I
London's
want-
first.
You
London
need to win one.
finals.
Yeah, we need to win one. We need to win one. But at
Give
the
me a
same
long
time, we
time.
haven't won
They'll
the
never
league in
win.
20
Give
years.
me a year where that's it. Arsenal got one. Give me a year. when you win it.
2025.
25.
We're here.
It's 24 now.
Yeah. I'm putting it out there.
Yeah,
35.
2025.
I don't think Arsenal will ever win it.
Get out of here, man.
I really don't. I don't think
Why?
in your,
If
I
you
don't think
could
you ever win
in
it.
your life.
If you could fluke your way to it twice, then we definitely can.
Yeah,
Win.
they had belief
No,
because they were
but it wasn't.
shithouses.
Although it was a fluke, you are correct on the occasion. But remember, we were knocking on the door. Finals, semi-finals, semi-final. You know, in the 10 years before we won it, we got to 6 semi-finals, 1 final. You've got to perennially
That's
knock on the
amazing.
door.
Man United weren't doing that with Fergie, were they?
Try and keep up.
They were there though. Remember when it was Chelsea? Remember it was Chelsea, Man United. They were just there every Champions League.
Yeah, but Fergie went out in quarters and stuff like that. I don't, United were in a lot of semis, but not as many as that. That's
We
amazing.
got to 2 finals as well. Remember?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
Moscow.
obviously we had the semi-final against Barcelona, the semi-final
Yeah.
against Liverpool twice.
So
You know?
So how many finals you've lost? You've won both your finals, right?
We've lost 1 as well.
Man United.
Penalty.
John
You could have
Terry.
potentially had 3.
Yeah, we've been.
John Terry was crying in Moscow.
As a club, we've been to 3 Champions League finals.
Yeah,
as a
that's
club
big.
in our
You've been
entire
to
history.
1. You've been to 1 actually, yeah. And lost.
Yeah, you've been to 1. You're not good in Europe. You're.
But that
This isn't a
changes,
thing.
man.
But
hopefully we could change that.
you're a bigger club. You have a better domestic record, but European-wise,
Yeah, we haven't been good.
Oxy.
It's still
Boxing.
criminal. It's still criminal how that invincible team did not win that Champions League.
Not only the invincible team, I'd just say Wenger's record in Europe, considering how good 2 of his teams were. Poor man.
Yeah, it weren't that great.
Poor.
It weren't that great.
Like,
but
how-
we
how
always
did
got
that Dennis
Bayern Munich
Bergkamp-
and Barcelona though.
So you have to beat them.
To beat them.
Yeah, but they were the Barcelona
mean
was
you always
arguably
get-
the best
what-
team in the world ever.
What about the,
Come on,
when
Buvey,
you-
man.
No, but what about when you won the league in '98? That team.
That's a good team. I think we did the double that year.
You did.
You did do the double that
we
year.
did, we did
Like,
double.
why are you getting smacked up in Europe all the time?
Wait, don't say that.
That Barcelona side were a little bit overrated as well. The one that beat you in Paris, a little bit. That
Who
Rijkaard.
won the? Can you off the top of your head? Can you remember who won the Champions League in '98? So '99 was Man United in the new camp.
90
2000 was Zidane, right?
Bayern Munich.
Who won it in '98?
I want to say.
Oh wait,
know that.
We've done this already. Remember?
so who won it in '98? I can't remember. Let me have a look. Someone might have commented in the thing. Let me have a look. Has anyone commented who won the Champions League in '98?
Not Bayern.
So why did Arsenal not win the Champions League in
Why are we so?
Real Madrid?
Why are we so
always
upset
Real
when we went
Madrid,
into
Real
Look at
Madrid.
this. Why-
Gala beat Arsenal in the UEFA Cup final in 2000. Yeah, I remember that. Rory is correct. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. In Copenhagen, that final was, wasn't it? Galatasaray beat Arsenal in the UEFA Cup. Yeah, in 2000. And Arsenal also lost. So Arsenal got done in Copenhagen,
Calm down.
but they also got done in
Calm down.
Paris.
And Baku.
Not the Paris that you're thinking of.
And Baku.
The Paris, do you know the one? I think it would have been in 1995. Naeem, the former Tottenham player. Can you imagine how this would be
Naeem.
now? Imagine if it was now. The former Tottenham player leaves Tottenham. Tottenham, serious player as well. Like, they loved him. Leaves Tottenham and goes to play for Real Zaragoza. The final in Paris is Arsenal versus Real Zaragoza. Guess who scores in the last minute from the halfway line?
Wow.
You just can't write it,
Can't
can
write
you?
it.
Crazy.
Like, you just can't write it.
Tottenham fans must have been buzzing that day.
They
as
would have
well.
loved it.
They would have loved it.
They would have
There's
loved
no
it.
social media to really show us
They
that.
would have loved
They would have
it.
been buzzing.
Naeem, and they sing it today. Naeem from the halfway line. Whenever we sing it to you, it's very annoying. We'll always sing it to them, and then they always sing back, Kanu from the corner flag. Which is very annoying. Name 3 players, Buvey and Miles. This is from Johnny Constable. Name 3 players that have moved. Okay, this is a good game. We've got a bit of a quiz.
This is good. Yeah, I like this.
Right. You have to... Hang on, I'm trying to work out how to do this so that you two compete against each other.
We're at half time, right?
This is Buvey. We're at half-time. Arsenal have won.
Arsenal
won the
won. 2-0 half time. Arsenal.
Johnny Constable,
I
good
like
question.
these quizzes. We should do more of these
Right,
quizzes.
quiz, Buvey.
Go on.
You don't shout single answers. You have to tell me when you've got 3, and then I come to you, you say 3 names. Don't
Okay.
stall it goes to the other one. 3 names. You only buzz in when you've got 3 names. Name 3 players that have moved from Liverpool to Manchester United or Manchester United to Liverpool. You remember to buzz in when you have 3 names.
Wow.
It's a great question. My only worry is...
No. Oh, Rory, you're killing me.
No,
I was
I'm
going to say,
kidding,
I
no.
was going to say something. I was
two.
going to
No, I
say
won't be saying anything.
Can I do 2?
No, it's 3.
No, it's got to be
Why? 2
three.
points.
It's 3 or none. It's 3 or none.
Oh, this is so embarrassing that I haven't got the third one, man. Liverpool and Man United, yeah?
Or Man United, Liverpool. Just...
There's one. Yeah, that bloke.
I can't tell if his question here. Does he mean direct? I think he means direct, doesn't he? That have moved Liverpool to Man United or Man United.
Yeah, that's. I'm
Is he
going
thinking
direct.
direct?
Yeah.
So he doesn't.
Either way, doesn't matter.
But
But it's the 2 clubs.
But it can't be just someone who's played for both. He's
That's what
asking.
That's what
I
he's
was
saying,
doing.
isn't it? That's what
That's
I'm
what I'm
doing.
doing. I'm doing who's played for both.
Oh,
They don't do much business.
They don't do business. Yeah, okay.
So it must be that. It must be
okay.
that.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm struggling.
Oh,
I think
I can do 2.
I can do 2.
I
Hang on, should we make it 2 and then we try and...
Yeah, so
you buzzing in?
Yeah, obviously got Paul Ince and Michael Owen.
They're the 2 I had.
Yeah.
Have you got a third?
No.
Hang on.
There has to be on Google. There has to be on Google.
We got to figure this out. We got to figure this between us three. We got to figure.
I couldn't think of any.
We're not Googling. The 3 of us are just going to sit here. It's going to be a really boring stream. But we are going to think of this. Played for
Liverpool and Manchester United.
Liverpool and Manchester United. Let's just talk about eras. Paul Ince was my one, man, because they always sing to him, don't they? Paul Ince, who's house bastard.
Have you Google it? And we all know who
There is one more that we know.
Okay.
There's only a few. Anyway.
Okay, we've got the 2 big. There's one more that we know. Lads, we're just going to sit here until we get this, even if it's for the rest of the whole stream. But do we know one of them?
How old is it? What year? Just give us the year.
Give us a decade. Give us a decade where they were playing.
Or just give us the year. Oh, then I'm
Hang on,
I'm
80s.
finished.
Man United to Liverpool, Liverpool to Man United in the 80s.
Dennis Law?
No, it's City United.
No, I know. I don't know if you played Liverpool. Oh, this is hard.
Is there anyone from the 90s or 2000s?
We've got
Like who's the
and Michael Owen.
we're not going to
But legends.
Are they legends? No.
Give us
Position.
Go on, Hussein. Tell us.
This is great. Great question. Thank you for this, Johnny Constable.
Yeah, no.
Give us another one.
Yeah, more
Give us
quiz
another,
questions.
give us another one, and then I'll hand the. Okay, Hussein's got one. Wicked. This is going to be great fun. Right.
Who's the player?
Who's the player?
Who's the third? Oh,
Beardsley. And he played for Everton and Liverpool.
God, Peter Beardsley.
And he played for Everton as well. He played for Everton, Liverpool.
Who's played for Liverpool and Everton?
Peter Beardsley.
Someone else.
Gary Ablett. Peter Beardsley. Nick Barmby.
Yeah, that's the one I was always think about. Yeah.
Nick Barmby.
Nick Barmby.
There must be more.
There's not many.
Coming in.
Okay, I'll reread it back to the audience. Can't hear you. 5 players.
So this is for me and Miles. Buvey's going to read the question out.
5 players who have played under Pep and Klopp.
Oh, I know.
Leave your comments down below.
I know some.
Second half coming up very soon as well in the Arsenal game. Let's just bounce off until whoever can't answer loses. Miles goes first.
Haaland.
Haaland?
Haaland.
No, he's never played for Klopp.
Damn.
Damn.
I'm thinking Borussia. Oh, Borussia Dortmund. He was there.
James Milner.
No. Jesus, lads.
You can chip in actually because you
I've got one.
You haven't got the answer. You can play.
Okay, Thiago Alcantara.
Yes. Pep. He's played for Pep. Oh, I got one. I got another one.
Oh yeah. So I thought you actually had one.
No, I do.
I think it's a pass. Rory,
I'm thinking.
I can go.
You got one? Go on.
Yeah, Ilkay Gundogan.
Oh fuck yeah, of course.
God, this is juicy.
Oh, Götze.
Yeah.
Great shout.
Lewandowski.
Oh
Wow, great shout.
Oh wait, I'm not thinking of
Philip Lahm. Okay.
I know it.
Who?
Mats Hummels. Yes, it was. Nah,
What do you mean?
I
Yes,
say,
it was?
nah.
it was.
This is great.
What position, man?
No, don't tell us the position.
Well, you're not going to fucking know.
No, I'm gonna know.
Don't tell us position.
I just plucked 2 out the bloody air.
You said Erling Haaland. That's out the fucking air. So you know Erling Haaland.
Yeah, but I just
About
plucked 2
10
out
years
of
after he's
nowhere.
even at the bloody club.
Götze,
Position, man, please.
Lewandowski.
What clubs? No, say the clubs. Say the clubs.
No, don't
say
say
the clubs.
No,
the clubs.
You ain't going to know anyway.
I'm gonna know it.
Say
You
the
ain't.
clubs.
I just say the country. Is it still in Germany? Is it? Is it still? Was it in Germany? Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's it. That's
And
what we
then
need.
Klopp at Liverpool. Yeah.
Oh, I've got it. Oh, that's Yes. No, don't shake your
Fuck
head.
around, man.
No, I got it. I got it.
Around, man.
In Germany.
No. Pep in
I know what it
Germany.
is.
Go on.
I'm not saying it. Emery Chan. I
No,
was,
it's not
man.
Emre Can. Hey, Emre Can.
Matip.
No, it's not. No, you can't just.
Well, you're not giving
you
anyone.
can't just say.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
I got it.
Go.
I got it. That's how I know I'm a
Say it
genius.
then.
Shaqiri. Yes.
That's quite.
Rory, you got 0 out of 5.
My brain, but sometimes the way my brain's wired is wired.
We should do one more. One more, just to round it off.
One more.
I won that. I got 3. I got
You
Lewandowski.
didn't. You got 1. I got 4. You got 1. Rory got 0.
Lewandowski. No, I got 3.
Rory got big fat donut. 0.
No, I got Lewandowski.
did I say,
Götze, and
James
This is
Milner?
Rory's job.
Say James
Say
Milner.
James Milner.
How did I get Shaqiri and Götze and
That's
Lewandowski?
fantastic from you,
Mate,
mate.
how many Scousers did you get?
Huh?
You knew one.
Scousers? What are you on about?
You were talking about clubs that play for Everton and Liverpool.
Yeah. Nicky Barnby.
Yeah, you knew one.
Yeah.
You didn't give me any credit for Gary Ablett, who you never heard of.
I have heard of Gary.
No,
Ablett.
you haven't. No, you haven't.
You haven't a laugh.
No, you haven't.
He's my favourite player as a kid.
Mate, where was the credit for Peter Beardsley?
Huh?
Didn't get the hate.
You didn't say that.
Did you?
They had to give it in the audience.
All right, Buvey, I've got one for you, yeah? Me and Rory.
But do you know the answer to your own question?
Yeah. Me and Rory
All
will know this. Name me 5 players. No, you're not even. Give me 6.
Yeah.
That's gone from Chelsea to Arsenal, Arsenal to Chelsea. Because there's a lot.
that's easy, isn't it? That's
Six.
mega easy.
6.
6, go on.
That's mega easy.
Sounds
that's.
quite a lot.
Go on.
Yossi Benayoun.
Okay.
You've got Anelka.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You've got bloody. Well, it's a reject club there, isn't it? It's.
Go on,
you've got-
Buvey. Now you're thinking.
No,
you're
you got
thinking-
Sterling,
Now he's thinking-
David Luiz,
Oh, Sterling, I forgot.
Peter
about
Cech.
that. Yeah, there's a lot.
Loads, lads.
I could have said
Easy,
10.
innit? Ashley Cole, Cashley Cole.
Yeah. We've done a lot of business with each other.
Who else could we?
Indirectly.
David Rocastle.
Pardon?
David Rocastle.
You never heard of David Rocastle?
No, I know who Rocastle is. I never
Yeah.
knew he was at Chelsea.
Actually, I didn't know.
Scored against us. Scored for us against Victoria Zizkov
Wow.
in the Cup Winners' Cup
you
in
taught
19.
me, you taught me something there. I had
Yeah,
no
David
idea.
Rocastle came to
I never
Chelsea
knew
towards the
Rocastle
end.
was at
Yeah.
Chelsea.
That's
Yeah.
Frank
Very
Lampard.
good player for us. This is a good game. Wait, let's do. You could just do 2 random clubs, right? Nate
Rio.
Pep Guardiola.
Guardiola and Mourinho. Ibrahimovic.
Oh, there's loads.
Yeah,
There must be about 20.
yeah. Let's just do two Premier League clubs. Say any Premier League club. Go. Anyone.
Brentford.
No, fuck you. Idiot. Not them. Not them. They have to have played in the Premier League for at least 10 years. Go. 10 seasons.
Aston Villa.
West anyone.
Ham.
Aston Villa.
West Ham and Aston Villa. Name anyone who's played for both West Ham and Aston Villa.
That's going to be tough, though. I don't
That's
think
easy. I'll go.
that- Okay.
Go on. We all have to get one, basically, and then we'll do 2 different clubs.
And whoever wins, wins, yeah?
No, hang on.
I'm tuning it up now.
Hang on. West Ham and Aston Villa. You all have to just say one, and then we pick 2 new clubs. West Ham and Aston Villa. Right.
You guys won't even come up with one.
Okay, I got one.
I've got one.
I got one.
I'll go first.
I'm going
Joe
first.
Cole.
Who?
Joe Cole.
Carlton Cole.
No, did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah. Miles.
Villa. Is there another one, though?
Yeah.
There's
Gotta
loads.
be, isn't there?
There's loads. Villa.
Villa and West Ham.
Oh, I've got another one. Stuart Downing.
Yeah, but where did you pluck that from?
It's called football knowledge, mate.
See, the way I told you, the way my brain's wired, one would just pop up out of nowhere. So
I've been waiting for about 40 minutes.
I know. So.
I love these games, man. I was doing the Luke Pingu challenge the other day. Got slagged off in that video as well.
They don't even like your Pingu opinion. You can't even have an opinion on
The first
Pingu.
one did well, and the
Mate,
second
it's
one, it's just
terrible,
like,
isn't it?
it was like,
It's terrible.
you know, it called me a plastic and all
It's
sorts.
upsetting, man.
Nah, I don't know. No.
Okay, right. 2 new clubs. Everton. Someone say another club.
The whole city.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What
What's
is
wrong with
football
you?
knowledge, you
10 years.
gimp?
They haven't done 10 years in the Premier
I'll
League.
do one.
They haven't
Everton and Hull
done-
City.
you've-
Yelovich.
They haven't done 2
Now
years.
you
They
go.
haven't done 10 years in the Premier League. Hull and Everton.
Yelovich,
Okay,
you
Nick
go.
Barnby.
Miles.
No,
No, that's a ridiculous shout.
that's ridiculous.
I've got one.
I got one. I
Go on
got
then.
two teams, 2 good teams.
Go.
Fulham and Crystal Palace.
Anderson.
And yes,
You
no, that's very difficult.
Fulham and Crystal Palace would be.
No, Fulham and Palace is easy.
Yeah, they've been around for ages.
You know, your ball knowledge on the floor.
Fulham and Palace. I don't think that is that
You need to
easy.
go back to uni, lads.
No, I mean, you've said the one that everyone knows because it happened 3 weeks ago. If you can name another one, don't
No,
be
I'd
Googling.
have to do another.
What are you Googling?
I'm on the YouTube.
What are you Googling?
No, you can't Google.
No,
man.
stop Googling.
I'm on the YouTube.
No, you're Googling.
God, who put that thumbnail up? Fuck.
Who else? West Ham. This is a great game. Is anyone watching the stream? How many have we hemorrhaged viewers?
No, we're doing all right for over 3.
Can you like the stream, please? Thank
Make sure you like the stream, and we'll do more quizzes for you.
Right, let me think.
Palace.
Fulham and Palace.
Fulham and Palace.
Fulham and Palace apart from
Oh, I've
Anderson.
got it!
Hang on, wait.
I've got it.
Wait.
I'm
got-
2-0
you've
up.
got one.
Forget it. Andy Johnson.
Yeah, that's good. That is good. Right.
What's wrong with him?
What about
He's loving this.
say
I'm
another
winning
club.
2-0. That's why I'm
Say another
laughing.
club. Okay, I'm saying a club. Newcastle. Say another club.
Peterborough.
No.
Are you a dick?
Christ.
Ivan Toney. I'm 1-0 up again.
Yeah, but you've
again.
literally just set yourself up, haven't you?
No.
You set yourself
Well,
up.
you do it.
Peterborough,
You-
Ivan Toney.
Go on then.
No, what
Do
if
it.
I set myself up? Okay, you say a club and I'll set myself up and then look like a genius.
You say the first club. Then.
No, obviously the second club is the one you need to say. Just tee yourself up for a
Yeah,
tapping.
exactly.
Right, Buvey, say
I'm
any
5-0
club.
up.
Buvey, say any club, and then Miles say any club. Go. Premier League club.
Middlesbrough.
Okay.
Sunderland.
Oh, that's juicy.
Ooh.
That's juicy.
Downing?
Oh, yes.
He
Didn't
didn't play for Sunderland.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm
No.
one.
You sure?
He went back to Middlesbrough. He played at Villa. He played at Liverpool. He played at West Ham. I don't think he played at Sunderland.
Middlesbrough.
You're thinking of another tricky English winger that used to cut in on his left foot. I'm not going to say his name for obvious
Yeah,
reasons.
okay.
Middlesbrough and
Wait.
Sunderland.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking. Yeah, that's who I. Yeah, not Downing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my answer.
It's not because it's wrong.
No, the other one.
It can't be. Can't say that. Say his name, otherwise it doesn't count.
Yes, Downing's right.
Wait, he said might be right. It's not very conclusive.
yes,
What is it? It's not. You never played for Sunderland.
he did. I was
Stuart
right.
Downing played for
You
Sunderland.
lied.
When?
Ball knowledge.
When?
Ball knowledge.
No, what year?
Ole, ole, ole.
Ball knowledge.
What year?
Champion. He scored against Newcastle. That's how I remember it.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did in
Stuart
the 5-0.
Downing.
Yes, he did. Paolo Di Canio. Yes, he did.
Ball knowledge.
Ole, ole, ole. Sorry,
Can't
let
picture
me
him.
hear your apology.
I can't picture.
Let your apology be as loud as your
What was the two teams
whatever
you
it's
said?
called. Apology.
I'm not. Look, I'm sorry to
Apologise.
Stuart Downing for thinking he played for Sunderland.
Be a real man. Apologise.
I apologise to Stuart Downing for thinking that he didn't
Say
play
my
for
bad.
Sunderland.
Say my bad, Buvey.
Can't do it, can he?
Say
Look,
my
can't
bad.
do it. Just apologise. Ball knowledge, king.
Just-
So
I'm
next,
5-0 up.
right, Middlesbrough and Sunderland, another one.
Oh,
Middlesbrough and Sunderland.
there's an Austrian
You
centre
both
half.
have to say, we all have to, I'll even play again. We all have to say someone before the game kicks off. Middlesbrough and Sunderland, Middlesbrough and Sunderland, Middlesbrough and Sunderland.
Didier Zakora. You
No.
give me that now.
No, Didier
You
Zakora-
give me that now.
No, it didn't.
Didier
He didn't-
Zakora.
he didn't
Yes.
No, he didn't play for Sunderland.
Yes.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
You can't keep saying yes.
No, I'm asking Hussein.
He didn't. I know
Yes.
he didn't.
He did, man.
He didn't.
He did. Youth
The
Academy.
geezer that was at Tottenham.
Youth Academy.
The geezer that was at Tottenham.
Youth Academy.
What are you on about?
He didn't play for it either.
Zero ball knowledge.
Didier Zakora played for
Play
Middlesbrough.
for Tottenham,
you having a
idiot.
laugh?
You're thinking of George Boateng, aren't you? You are. You are thinking of George Boateng. I've got to get some points for actually knowing who you're thinking of.
I was thinking George Boateng.
You're
Played for Hull
thinking
City
of
as well.
George Boateng.
Played for
And
Hull
I
City.
actually remembered who. Yeah, he played for Middlesbrough, Villa. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually got who you were thinking of.
Yeah,
that counts
that's
as my
crazy,
point.
innit?
That counts
That's
as my
crazy.
point.
Good footballers, man.
That was good knowledge from me.
That was solid
So
from
now, okay, right.
I'm
Tottenham,
5-0 up by the way.
Tottenham and
5-2
Everton.
up.
Tottenham and Everton, go.
Oh, it's easy.
Nick Barmby. Answer to every question.
Dele Alli.
Tottenham, Everton, Dele Alli.
Wow.
Tottenham, Everton. If
Yeah, but
you have to get one now.
I have extra time because Miles has shot me.
Miles, don't speak.
He said Miles shot me.
He shot me, so I need a minute.
Miles, literally don't speak. I'm not going to speak.
Everton, Spurs.
Everton, Tottenham. The stream will not continue until you get one. Nobody speak.
Everton,
There's loads.
Spurs.
I can think of another one.
Oh, I forgot another one. Oh, come on, Buvey.
Everton,
You're always
Spurs.
cussing him. You're always saying he's better than one of my players.
Who?
He's always saying he's better
Don't
than
give, him,
Saka.
don't give him anything. Don't give him
No, but
anything.
I'm asking him as a mate.
No, don't give him anything because
Don't
the
be
stream
tight.
will not continue.
Shall I
until
tell you? Shall I tell you?
Everton and Tottenham.
Come on.
Oh, Stephen Pienaar.
There's one more.
Well, you go.
Aaron Lennon.
Wow. He was good, Aaron Lennon.
You always say he's
Underrated
better. You said
footballer.
Aaron Lennon's better than Saka.
I did on Sky
Yes, you
Sports.
did.
I got slagged off from that as well.
That was fun. Buvey, question for you from Abdullah.
That was a good game.
Can you
boys.
read that and tell me if I can ask you on air?
That was a good game.
Can I ask you?
Well, I don't know. So I don't know the answer. So it probably.
Okay, I can ask the question then. 'Cause I want to read his super chat out unless you
Yeah,
really
read it
don't
out.
want
Read
me
it
to.
out. Why not?
Super chat from Abdullah says, Buvey, what happened to the gas tank and why did 90 minutes delete the gas tank videos that you're in?
Well, no. The answer is
Why have they deleted every video that you were in?
and a lot of other people, including you as well, of course.
Probably. I love how you just had a probably. And you probably.
There's a thing I've learned working on YouTube after a certain amount of time is that a lot of companies I've worked for, they delete back catalogs. You think that things will be on YouTube forever? They won't. It's actually hard to find an episode of certain things that we've been on other shows as well. So I don't have the answer to that, but as companies they have a change of ownership or a change of management, they just want to delete the old views. It might not represent where the company's going in the future. So you don't know. But
is it just safe storage as well?
It's not. Some are on my showreel and stuff like that. If I had a showreel, I have like access to the videos. Some of them, but that's the thing about the internet. They've said that like 80% of the internet, you can't find stuff since 2013. 80% of the internet since 2013 has been deleted.
Anymore.
Yeah, you can't find it. Things
What
get
are you
corrupted.
banging on about?
The internet gets slowly corrupted across time. You think things are going to last on the internet forever?
Like
nasty
Mate, we're
comments and
hemorrhaging
certain
viewers
things.
with this monologue. You
brought up the question, you gimp.
mate. You
now.
mate,
all this stuff.
you're-
Can
Can I ask this question? Can I ask this question
80% of the internet is now gone.
It is.
Thanks for subscribing.
You gave us a whole background story.
80% of the internet. In case you haven't yet subscribed, or you do it now, 80% of the YouTube has gone.
Yeah, do it. Oh yeah, if you're watching 13 years from now,
Yeah, it's all be gone.
it's all be gone.
I'm going to save all of it. Oh.
Good. So 13 years from now, I just want to say that Bukayo Saka, just in case, if you're watching 13 years from now, but Bukayo Saka absolutely dominated this era of football.
Luke
And we won the
wants
Champions League.
us all to list the first 11 in the Premier League from Brazil.
Oh, that's all right.
The first 11 Brazilian team ever.
What are you on about?
So do the best Brazil. It's very. I'm speaking English.
Oh, the
It's
best
up to you.
11. The best
You said
11.
Just name the
first.
best. Just name the first 11
That ever played in the
Brazil.
Premier League.
Yeah.
First 11. You mean best 11?
Well, I read his super chat.
I thought you meant
That's
list out
taken-
11 players who were chronologically
No.
the first
So,
player
for
in the Premier
example,
League.
the best Brazilian goalkeeper ever is what? Taffarel.
Oh, he's doing that. Oh,
He's playing in the Premier League.
we should have did. No, let's make it even better. Respectfully to your super chat, because we all know who the best Brazilians are. Who's the best 11 Premier League players to come from Brazil? That's played
Yeah,
in
that's
the
what he
Premier League?
said.
No, but no, he's saying no of all time.
You know.
Okay, name.
So who's the best Premier
Who's the
League?
best Brazilian goalkeeper in the Premier League?
history?
Alisson.
Alisson Becker, right back.
Wow. Rafael, Man United.
Maicon.
No. For legacy, he's better than Rafael, but he wasn't when he was at City.
Alright, let's go.
It's Rafael. He
Let's
won
go
multiple
Rafael.
Premier Leagues.
See, this is a better game. Centre backs now. Centre back pairing.
David Luiz.
Ooh,
Has to be.
Luis.
Has to be.
It is that. It is that.
Won the Champions League.
I
didn't he?
mean,
Oh, no, he didn't.
Gabriel.
Yeah, I'll take Gabriel. But there's not much.
Hang on. Thiago Silva.
Thiago
Silva and Gabriel.
Yeah, Thiago Silva. Left back.
Hang on. Thiago Silva and David Luiz. You were right.
Yeah, that is a
David
good.
Luiz was better than Gabriel. Are you mad? David Luiz won a European Cup.
I'll give you David Luiz. Prime David Luiz. I'll give him prime.
Are you mental?
Yeah, I'll give it to him. Even I would say that. Gabriel's got more to do. If he wins a Prem, if Gabriel wins a Prem, then I'll say
Left
Gabriel.
back.
David Luiz won the league and the European Cup.
Rory, you've got it.
I like him a lot.
Left back.
Who's the
Brazilian.
Brazilian left back? Oh,
The other Rafael. The other.
Fabio could be
No,
Fabio.
it's not Fabio. Andron Santos. He played for Arsenal.
Oh, come on. You know he's rubbish. He was terrible.
Santos.
He's one of the worst
Remember
players.
Santos who played for Arsenal? Yeah.
He wasn't very good.
He's known as one of the worst left backs of all time. in
Hang on, are
Premier
there any
League
other Brazilian left
Savinho.
backs?
Savinho?
He scored a great goal
Yeah.
at Stamford Bridge.
Savinho, Arsenal.
Yeah, the
Scored
bang
a
on
great
him.
goal at
Yeah,
Stamford Bridge.
Savinho. We got Savinho. That's it. Brazilian. Bang.
Okay,
That's what his name
three
is.
Brazilian
Savinho.
midfielders.
Is that his name?
Silvinho, yeah.
Silvinho, yeah.
Savinho. Okay, so we got Alisson Becker.
DM, it has to be
Three
Gilberto Silva.
Yes, Gilberto Silva in the free.
Has to
DM.
be.
Three Brazilian midfielders.
Oh, this is where it gets
Does
techie.
Deco get in? Not for his Premier League time, but for his
No.
time.
Premier League
Portuguese.
era.
So it has to
Premier
be.
League era.
It has to be your Premier League.
Has to be Premier League era. So we got Gilberto Silva in the middle, in the 6.
Fernandinho has to be in. Has to be in.
He's right, you know.
Has to be in.
yes.
Fernandinho. But hang on a minute.
Okay, then-
I don't think you have both.
No, you have to. We're making 3. No.
Yeah, but we might
4-2-3-1
two. We're basically playing two players in the same position
with
there, aren't we?
Coutinho as a
Gilberto
number
Silva
10.
could play 8.
No, 4-2-3-1.
It doesn't have to initially work, Rory. It's just
No,
the best
I think it has
in
to
there.
work. We're going to manage this.
You can play two DMs in a football
And then
match.
what? Coutinho, Coutinho,
Yeah, Coutinho. And then we got we need a striker.
Hang on, let's
well,
just
Richarlison.
not,
Well,
let's
then-
not rush.
Yeah, let's not rush. We think we rushed the
Is there,
Coutinho.
are there other
Coutinho's definitely
midfielders that need a
Alano?
mention? Oh
Alano?
my God!
Oh,
What a
could have been
save, Donnarumma.
3-0 Arsenal.
Alano?
Elano.
Elano, no. I love them, but
No, okay.
Is there any other? Hang on, do we need to think now?
Giovanni.
Van Bronckhorst.
Nah.
No, Giovanni
Oh,
played for Hull
Hull.
City and Man City.
Oh,
No. Fabinho, Liverpool.
Fabinho.
That's 3 DMs. We got 3 DMs.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
what I'm
middle.
saying. We can't
Fernandinho's
play
better than
them.
Fabinho.
We got 3 DMs. Okay, forget it. Coutinho's all right.
Coutinho.
I'll go Coutinho.
Coutinho.
And then
Great.
up front's not easy. you know.
Left wing. What's left wing?
Gabby Jesus has to be. He's the highest scoring Premier League player from Brazil.
Rafinha, does he get in?
No, we didn't play long enough.
But we're not. We're going to run out of players. Gabriel Martinelli, does he get in?
No, I'd take Jesus.
Jesus, Robinho.
No, hang on. If it's Robinho,
There must be more Brazilians.
Yeah, there isn't.
You know.
There wasn't a lot of Brazilians that's come to the
They didn't
Premier
want to
League.
come over, did they?
They didn't want to come over.
they want to go to the La Liga.
Yeah. We could do it with La Liga. We could do that. Oof, that'd be a squad.
Who else? Oh, Ramirez plays central midfield.
No.
Ramirez, absolutely
Over
Ramirez.
Coutinho.
No, Ramirez was a guy when
Over
Ramirez was the
Over
main
Gilberto.
man. I'm so desperate.
not
for
over
him.
Gilberto.
Over Gilberto.
Ramirez was a guy though.
Playing 6 midfielders here.
He was a guy.
We need a striker. I think it's over.
We're gonna play full striker. Firmino.
Jesus.
Firmino.
Oh, Firmino.
Have to put
Yeah,
Firmino in
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Have to
fantastic.
put Bobby Firmino. Right wing.
Oh, it might maybe Jesus as a right winger.
Yeah, Jesus right wing. Firmino in the false 9.
Yeah.
Left wing. Who else then?
Oh,
Brazilian.
Richarlison maybe. Does he get in? It's hard, man. It's hard.
Richarlison. No way. I'd rather have Gabriel Martinelli over Richarlison left wing. All day. No way.
Second half has started. We're 7 minutes in, and the quiz game's gotten the better of us.
Yes, it has. With 52 minutes.
There is
into the
football here
game.
to be engaged with. But I think Arsenal just coasting, man. You're cut above these lot. I mean, honestly,
Yeah, we
you're
are.
cut above the Uber Eats league.
Obviously, just let us know why did Kivio coming for Timber? We can't hear the audio.
Super chat here. There are more
Why did
people
he
in
come on?
Spurs that support Spurs than in West London.
Oh, he's right.
Sam
He's right.
Ferguson. There are more people in Tottenham from a recent survey from the government that support Spurs. Spurs than
From
Chelsea.
the government.
It's called a census. You never heard of a census? You know, Jesus had a census.
Just
didn't
from
he?
the government.
The Romans and all that.
Oh, good.
Okay, now we need some more super chats here, lads.
No,
You know.
why did Kivio come off chat? Just let us know what happened. on the chat.
Benjamin has gone, hot take. Ten Hag has done such a good job at lowering standards at Man United that there are fans that make excuses and defend him to the hill. Also, Buvey's a legend. See, that never gets read out when the other lads do it.
That went there.
He never read it out.
Why would he say that whole Ten Hag spiel and then say, oh yeah, by the way, Buvey's a legend?
He's done it. Do you think I'm lying? Do you think I need a...
Show it to me.
No.
Oh, okay, see,
No.
there we go.
It's a club iPad. It's official merch. Also, Buvey's a legend. Look, what can I say to that? Thanks very much, mate. What can I say?
What can I say to that? Thanks very much.
You know. Fuck you know, man.
Oh, Buvey, your quality, man. Jesus Christ, he's killing me.
You know.
Arsenal, we're actually going to just coast this game, innit? Unless PSG score now, this game is just looking like it's going to be one of them games you just coast through, man. Which I kind of want PSG to score.
Does this new format last 10 years?
Nah. I think this is this is the Super League, innit?
Yeah, I know, but it's not going to go back, is it, to groups?
I think
It's hard to go back.
Yeah, it's
like,
hard
do
to
you
go
know what I
back
mean?
now. It's hard to go back.
It might be more, if anything.
So is it official? Whoever wins this format is the first person to win the new Champions League. Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, it is. Well, it's not the new it's just the Champions League.
But they changed the theme music as well.
Have they? Have they?
Apparently, yeah. They changed it to. They added a few
violins.
added a few hymns,
Yeah, no.
bit of violins to it. So yeah, it's a whole new league.
Should European clubs field full strength sides in the Club World Cup? From Matthew Sullivan. I don't know. I think the Club World Cup coming around next summer is just embarrassing, isn't it? It really is.
And more games unnecessarily, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
But so what? Eventually, do you think that most teams, we got a 23-man squad, they're going to bolster it? It's going to probably have to go to like 28.
30.
Yeah, to 30 now.
Yeah, I know.
With all these competitions, you're going to
Club
have to
World
get more
Cup.
players. Yeah,
Fucking rubbish, man. It's
killing us, man.
It is rubbish, man.
they're killing us with all these games.
Yeah.
After a while, you just oversaturate the market. You just think to yourself, you know what? I don't want to watch that much football, man.
It's crazy, man. Rory's hovering behind the screen. What's happening? Rory's hovering like my mum does. My mum does that. She kind of hovers in the hallway. What are you up
You
to?
just hear creaking. What are you doing?
Yeah,
there, Mum?
hovering, like checking in, knocking on the door. Hello, you in there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Honestly,
8 left.
hovering.
Oh, God. What's going on? Oh, well done, boys.
You need to clear out the hole in the phone. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, you need to blow into it, man.
You need to get
Just
a little
blow
thing.
into the hole and get the dust out. Just blow.
Are you guys scared of dying one day?
Jesus Christ, what are these now?
No, I can't. You need need a little pin. You're fucking crackers, man.
Hey, mate, COVID!
COVID.
That's finished.
What, that's going to do it?
Try it.
Try it now.
Give me a 5 if it works.
Is that actually going to work? You've just like gobbed on my phone. That's going to do it.
That's going to do
That's
it.
going to make it.
No gob. It was dry
So you
wind.
think that's
It was dry wind.
If this works now, you're a genius.
Yeah, you owe me 50 quid.
If this works, you can have.
Okay, fine.
Do you know what that is? Do you know that's a telling sign right now, Rory, that you actually need you just need a new phone. Just buy a new phone, Rory.
Ball in Arsenal. That's
Havertz.
shit.
Oh.
What a terrible header from fucking Havertz,
Down,
man. It worked.
Did it work?
Oh, for God's sake, man.
Hope it did. It goes glung, then it comes out. I had that. All iPhone users have had that problem, man. You're meant to buy a new phone, Rory. I want to be a billionaire.
Yeah, you got to go, mate, because I need to go in a minute. Bloody hell, man. It's when you have 5 people on a fucking stream, you need to rotate, Roars. He's been stood there hovering for 10 minutes.
I don't know what he was doing behind there.
Fucking hell, man.
What's the Man City score? What's the rest of the scores?
Oh, it's 2-0, I think. 2-3 now.
Do you think you got a chance of winning this Champions League then without Rodri?
Yeah, I think so, mate. How's your love life, Miles?
It's all right.
It's all right. I'm just wondering. What? He's gone crazy. Just wonder what. Just ask his mate. Is everything all right?
That was random. I didn't expect that. That was a love life, Miles. Yeah, it's all right. It's a good.
The thing is, when I used to do live streams on various platforms, obviously this one now, when it gets down to two guys, people gone to the toilet, hovering, leaving the stream. You just get it gets a little bit more personal, you know.
Yeah.
Anecdotal.
How many kids do you want to have?
2.
Huh?
2 kids.
Do you want boys, girls, 2 girls?
A boy and a girl, I think.
I want 2 girls, to be fair.
2 girls.
Yeah, have a boy last.
Well, so you want 3?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you had any kids. You got weak sperm count.
Oh my god.
I think more than 2. You know, I don't know. How many kids do you want at home? Let us know. At home.
How many kids do you want at home?
Well, we've got another one. Players that played between 2000 and 2009. Euro All-Stars versus South... Okay, I'm not going to do all that.
Oh my god.
It's a big
Come
one.
on, guys,
40-year-old
man.
players.
This guy's just hovering around.
Unpopular take. New format is actually... What's he doing now? Roars, come on, man. Fucking shape up.
Fix up, look sharp, man.
Fucking hell, man.
Fix up, look sharp. Come on, Rose.
The unpopular take, the new format is actually better.
No, it's not.
It's removed all the jeopardy of the group stage games.
Come on, get up, man. That's nowhere near a penalty, man.
And by the quarterfinals, we're going to have the same bloody size, aren't we? It's just the same size in the quarters.
Yeah. But they're trying to just get all the big teams to play each other early, isn't it? It's just all about money and marketing, man. But that's the best thing about the Champions League. You want to get a big team later on in the competition.
Yeah, of course.
That's over 2 legs. Who's the better team?
Yeah.
Us playing PSG now, it's just like, okay, this could have been a group stage, but after that, we got Inter Milan and then Real Madrid. We got Real Madrid versus, was you playing Real Madrid? Or was it Liverpool? Liverpool's got Real
Liverpool,
Madrid.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, cool. You've given us all these games, but you've given us finals before in the first 2 games.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, we don't want to see that. I personally don't like it, but we might grow to like it in the years to come, but I don't know. But this may be an easier chance for Arsenal to try and win it, though.
Yeah, 100%, man. Make sure you like the stream and obviously subscribe to the channel. We've got a big one on the weekend. What game is it again?
I don't know. Arsenal are playing Bournemouth.
Liverpool. United Villa.
Ooh.
And hopefully Adam McKola's back for that one.
He has to be back for that.
He always goes missing for the big losses. It's weird. What's the best date spot in London, man? First date, bang, you need a big entry.
Date spot.
Best date spot. This is top.
A nice spot you could take someone on the first date in London is...
What is it? A bar or restaurant? What is it you're going for?
Definitely has to be a restaurant.
I think restaurant's too heavy for a first date.
It's not.
I think it is.
Restaurant and
No,
a
but
bar
mate,
is...
you should try something else because you never get the second one.
And now he's come back.
Try a different tactic.
No, I think restaurant's too heavy for first date, though, isn't it?
But mate, the bar's not working for you, is it? So you might as well try the restaurant.
I don't drink at the moment. So
No, but what I'm saying is, you're
coffee.
single.
Coffee.
So it's not working. You might as well try the restaurant.
The restaurant
It's
is
too
good.
much.
It's
No, but
not.
it's not too much. You don't
Second
know.
date, but first date, it's too much money. You're splitting. She might not like you at the
You're
first.
splitting.
Splitting?
You
split the bill.
disgusting
I don't
man.
split. I don't
You
split.
heard
I
that?
don't split.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
don't-
You're
Oh my
splitting.
God.
Oh my
It's the
God.
wrong word.
Buvey,
You're no longer
you're
on
not
the
a real
club.
man.
This is
I
a
don't
club. This
split.
is a
On my life, I
cultured
don't split.
gentleman.
What I meant was
my
it's
God.
costing you more.
So you ask the girl out on a date.
I've never
Mate,
split.
you're
I've
barred
never
from the
split.
club.
you know,
honestly.
Buvey, you know when you
You're
ask a
barred
woman
from the
out on a
club.
date, you should never ever split
I've
the
never
bill.
split in my life.
Never.
It was the wrong word.
You said split. And then
It
we
was-
reacted, and now you said
I
it's
said
the
it
wrong word.
costs more. That's what I meant. It costs more the first day. I don't split. I've never
It depends
split.
on how much you like her, though. So that
Yeah, but you could like anyone, right? And then bang, it could go wrong when you
that's
meet.
the whole gamble
Mate,
of
just
the
go
game.
for dinner.
So you're gambling big on a dinner when it's
Just go-
150 quid in
Bro,
London
just
for
go
dinner.
Trust me.
Yeah, but
Trust
no,
me.
you don't have to go that big.
what-
So your first date with your wife was dinner.
Dinner, always.
Was it?
Always dinner.
You have to
Always.
do dinner.
Always.
Because it's more
Maybe we
intimate. You
should
get to
try
know
it.
the
Maybe
person.
we should try it.
Always.
So where is it then? What venue?
Depends on how much you want. What's your budget then, Buvey? Because it sounds like you want to
Grand.
do Nando's. A grand budget.
Yeah, he wants to share a portion of boneless thighs.
It's not even a,
Lemon and herb boneless thighs for Buvey.
you know what you do.
Lemon and herb.
You know what you do if you're Buvey. You know what you
Oh, I have to watch this every week.
Let me give you a tip.
Is that Trossard?
Let me give you a tip. Yeah.
Is that Trossard?
No.
That's my
Martinelli.
thing.
Let me give you a tip. This guy.
Go on.
What you
tip?
if you want to know where to take her.
Yeah.
Let me give you a tip. What you do on the leading up to taking her out.
Why am I getting a tip from you? You're single.
Mate, you need tips from wherever you can
This
get
is the
them.
best looking guy on YouTube, so I'm giving you the tip. You need this tip. This is how you impress her.
Okay.
You say to her, "What is your cuisine? What do you like?" And she will tell you. No, Rose, look at me. You ask her weeks in advance.
What
As in
cuisine?
just passing conversation.
Cuisine.
What's your cuisine? What do you like? What do you like? Italian, Thai? And she said, "Oh, Buvey, yeah, I like a bit of Thai. I like Thai." That's weeks before.
And you take her down the Thai rack.
Then you take her to a Thai restaurant. You say, "You know what? I'm taking you out. Where are we going?" Then after that, weeks later on, you take her to a Thai restaurant. So she likes Thai. And secondly, you get points for listening.
There you go. There you
So
go.
there you go.
Mate, this has been educational.
Well, I'm a
for
great
you.
listener. I've sat next to Rory for 7 years.
No,
I mean, I'm
mate,
fantastic.
you don't
listener.
listen to a word I ever say.
Yeah.
Also, mate, like, you could do with really... Do you want me to get your pen and paper? You can make some notes here.
No, I'm
So
fine.
you go in
I'm
with the
fine.
cuisine
I'm
thing.
fine.
Going with the
Go
cuisine.
You're going to say Savoy or something.
No, you go with the
No,
cuisine
you ask her
thing.
what she likes.
You ask her
Yeah.
what she likes.
Yeah. I always do that.
Thai. Take her
always
to a
do
Thai
that.
restaurant.
Do you know where I genuinely like a good recommendation for a drink? The American
Tiger,
bar
tiger.
in the Savoy for a gin and tonic. It's the best gin and tonic in the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
So you don't position it that you're going to the Savoy, the gin and tonic for the Savoy or whatever. You position it. We're going to the American bar in the Savoy where the best gin and tonic in the world exists. It's great.
Interesting.
And then you end up drunk, and then you hope for the best, like everyone else.
Wait, listen.
That's fantastic.
I've been to the Savoy. It's nice.
Yeah, you
And a Dorchester as well. Dorchester. They got a nice bar down there in Park.
yeah, no, it's beautiful. Yeah, nice Chinese restaurant in the basement.
Nice. I haven't been to the restaurant, but I've been to the bar. Nice.
Do you know what they did in the summer during in the Dorchester? They did the bar, the famous bar that used to exist. As you walk, don't touch that phone. It's delicately poised charging. Jesus. Whew, crisis averted. There's a famous bar in the 50s in LA called the Polo Lounge, and the Dorchester did their version of it. Like they made it
A theme.
Yeah, they made it so you could like go back in time. Look, it was good, man. On the
Back
roof.
in the 50s.
Yeah, they made it like the 50s. It didn't. Sadly, the prices didn't follow, but they made it. They made so you could go for dinner in the Polo Lounge. That was like the place to go. It's where like Marilyn Monroe would have gone
Yeah,
for
I
dinner
know.
and whatever.
Polo's big. And Polo's big. Apollo Lounge was big in New York.
Look at the Paris Saint-Germain fans, man. They're so good.
Yeah, they did a goal though. This game is the one more goal.
Come on,
Either
get
Arsenal
your head
kills
on
the
this.
game-
Come on. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
he's in the crossbar.
Oh, he's in the bar.
Oh, thank God.
Ramenez le coupe à la maison. Allez, le bleu, allez.
They're not gonna win.
Come
this
on.
game because they're not better than my team. Come on, let's go. Oh, who's that? No,
Nice.
Is that Saliba messing around? Oh, who's
Win
that?
it, win it.
Trossard. Is that Trossard? Nice. Well done, boys.
Mate, bit of pressure here from the Le Parisien.
Oh, you know what? I don't want PSG to score because I just realized it's a league and goal difference might count.
Of course you don't.
I just realized, but you know, I'm thinking.
I mean, if they get one,
Group
if they
stages.
get one, it changed the whole dynamic,
Yeah, it
mate.
does,
You
it
can't
does.
let them into the game. You like genuinely. I know you're better than them, but you can't let them back into the game.
Yeah, we don't.
The ascendancy changes. Their fans go potty.
Look, their fans are going nuts now. Look at the fans. They're going nuts.
They're
not even winning. That's a good fan base, man.
Yeah, they have good support. Really good
very
support,
good
Paris.
support.
And also, Sarkozy like banned them. Like their whole support, their whole like ultra section
Got banned.
was like made illegal by Sarkozy. Yeah, when he was prime minister,
Oh my god.
because he was a Paris Saint-Germain fan, and
Didn't like the way how he represented his club.
someone died at a game. They had a fight with each other,
Yeah.
and someone died. So the prime minister of France was at a game where a riot resulted in a death. So he basically just banned them. One set are called the Aute, something like that. The other set are called the Boulogne Boys.
Yeah.
And yet, but yeah, Sarkozy was there when someone died, so he had to. Yeah, what are you laughing at? What's up with you?
No, but yeah, I haven't.
But it's not for you, is
I
it?
haven't heard it, innit?
Tell him Miles. You weren't even in the room. You were just like coasting while we earn you money. There's a super chat here.
Got to read it out like Adam McKola says.
It says Rory is a legend.
Oh my God, what are you doing, Raya? Raya, you've had a stinker. Oh, away.
Ah, it's a shame. Rory is a legend.
Rory is a legend.
Rory is a legend, it says. Oh, the show is better when it's just Miles and Rory, it says here.
Oh,
That's
wow.
from Liam Morris. Thank you, Liam Morris.
Thank you, Liam. Thank you. Great super chat. What about that one? Let me read one. Can I read one? This super chat is from Ali Hajim. Saying, why does Buvey always wear shorts all year round? Doesn't he get cold?
Why, Buvey?
Buvey, they want to...
Mate, you're graceful, aren't you?
Buvey, the
It's
crowd...
hot in here, man. Not what one. We're wearing jeans.
Take off
Why?
all your clothes.
They said all year round. Why are you wearing shorts?
It's wet in here.
Mate, 1st of October today, that's when I commit to the trouser. I'm seasonally shorts. I'm shorts from about May to October. 1st of October, shorts go away, trousers come out.
Trousers.
Come on, Paris Saint-Germain.
I wear shorts only when it's hot.
I wear shorts seasonally.
Only when it's hot.
It is. It's hot in here. It's sweaty in here.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's
No air in here.
Oh no, they're gonna break, aren't they?
not.
Arsenal.
Who's that? Who's that on the ball? Oh my God. Well done.
Oh, little Trossard.
Yeah.
Well done.
It's
Let's
over.
go. Who's on the ball? Who's playing? Oh, Moreno came on. Oh, wow. Okay, let me play a cam.
You didn't see Marino. You
No,
were sat here.
I've just been talking to
We've
you
been
guys all the
chatting.
time.
What are you calling him out for, mate? You meant
Part
to be
of
on
the
team.
stream is that you commentate on the game, and you've
Yeah,
not
but
done
mate,
that.
you spent the whole.
You spent 10 minutes fanning around with your
phone,
fucking little
that's facts.
fucking granny phone.
Oh,
Yeah, and now
You
you're
attacked the
fucking not
phone.
even
That you
chatting about
spat
Marino.
all over and broke.
Huh?
That you spat
worked.
all over and broke. It didn't work.
It did.
I got a different charger.
Nah, Rose, you, on a serious note, man, as much as of a lovely guy you are, and I really do mean that, because people will say, oh, Rory, and I say, he's a beautiful guy.
But where's I sense a butt coming.
But, Rory, I might start telling people he's not a good guy if you don't get a new phone.
I'm not, but mate, I can't afford a new phone. They're so expensive.
They're not.
They are. They're about £1 billion.
What are you talking
Go
about?
to the Apple shop on
Get the
Regent
new
Street.
iPhone. AI.
All right, what phone is that, though? What series is that?
8.
Jesus.
What are you on?
I'm on 15.
Yeah.
You're on 15. You got double my phone minus 1.
No, the 16's out.
Really?
Yes.
I'm happy with my 8.
You know,
It just
someone
doesn't
worked
charge
out.
anymore.
You know, someone worked out. If you didn't buy every version of the iPhone, and invested it in Apple stock every year that a new iPhone came out, you'd have $3 million.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Madness.
I should have done that because I didn't buy the phone. I just didn't invest it either.
Did you hear about the guy that sold some of his shares?
I was like the Pete Best of the Beatles.
Oh yeah, there's a guy that sold Apple stock for like $900.
Yeah.
It was
doesn't,
10%
said
of the
he doesn't
company.
regret it.
Yeah, it's like the Pete Best
He
of the
does.
Beatles, isn't
He
it? The
does.
geezer that left the Beatles before they became famous. He was like, no, I don't think this band's going anywhere.
Oh, okay.
And his name was Pete Best. I think he was a drummer. Just before they became like the biggest band in the world, Beatlemania and all that.
Did he try to go
left.
back?
I bet he did.
I
He
would
must
try
have
to go
tried, but no,
I would
I don't think they were having him. They got Ringo Starr in and they never looked back.
Yeah, Ringo Starr was a star. He was a star.
Mate, imagine being
Hey, look
that
at me like
guy.
that, baby.
I reckon that you'd have to just never listen to any of their songs.
It'd be heartbreaking, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The money one would kill me, though. The money one would kill me.
It's kind of hard to not listen to
That's
their
why
songs,
poker's
though,
so hard for me, because it's like the money that is kind of, you know.
What do you mean?
If you enter a big poker tournament, obviously I'm not anywhere near favourite to win it ever. Of course not.
Yeah.
But you're in the same.
You've got a chance. Yeah.
If you play Vanarama South,
Yeah.
you're not going to win the Premier League. You're in a different. You're not in the same league. If you enter a 1,000-man tournament,
but
you've got
feel
every chance of winning
that money. Yeah,
if you have the skill. Obviously, I don't have the skill.
Wait, what's your poker analogy though? I get what you're saying about the football thing, but in
always
poker
feels like
it
you're
could be
missing out.
anybody's.
That's the point that you always feel like you're missing out in poker
Yeah. Well, I think with poker,
on money.
the amazing thing about poker is that you can, like, if you were to play Novak Djokovic at tennis, he just beats you. Maybe not you, because you could take a point off Serena Williams, right? But most people,
Emma Raducanu. Definitely now.
But most people, he could, yeah.
He could take a point off.
But most people, they just get beaten. Whereas in poker,
You couldn't, I could.
How could
Speak
you?
for your intense ability.
Rory, I want to get
Buvey genuinely believes.
How are you going to? So, do you
We
think
framed it as.
I just want to ask you a quick.
Yeah.
Do you think she can return your serve?
Of course.
Do you think
That
you can
was-
return
that
Do you
was
her?
think
the
you
argument.
could return hers?
No, the pressure would be on her. Will she double fault at one point? Yeah.
No.
Of course she will.
Will
playing
you double
you?
point it?
What, you're going to put the pressure on her?
Yeah, because the pressure on her in front of a live audience.
Mate, but she
Have you seen her record in last year? It's been shocking.
So still beat you
she
though.
still
Buvey.
beats you.
No.
She beats you with her wrong hand.
Did I say she wouldn't beat me?
She beats
That's not
you
the argument.
100% of every point, though.
100%. If she really,
1 point is all I'm
No,
asking
you're
for.
crazy.
but
I get in a rally, she mishits her
How many
backhand.
goals would you score playing for Man City if you played 38 games up front? How many goals would you score?
One or two.
You don't
don't
touch
score.
the ball ever. In
Definitely touch the
38
ball.
Premier League games, playing every minute of every game, you
don't
literally
score a
won't
goal.
touch the ball once. At kickoff, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. And then
That's
I
it.
punt it 50 yards on
The game-
score.
And you score from the halfway line against Premier League goalie, would you? Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Good to know.
right.
So David Raya gets chipped by you first day.
Not David Ray. I'm thinking one of the shit ones who plays for Brentford or something.
What?
nah,
Flecken.
Flecken's a good keeper. He saves a lot.
You
of goals.
score against Flecken from the halfway line.
Flecken's good, man.
Mate, I don't think you could score against Lewis Bowden from the halfway line. I don't. I don't think you could score against me, and I can't touch crossbar from the halfway line.
I do.
You can't. I'll give you
just feel- I just
I'll give
lob
you
it
100 attempts to score a goal against me from
would,
the halfway
I
line.
would, I
From the
would.
halfway line.
Easy.
100
I'd
attempts
score.
for £1,000.
I'd score 70.
£1,000 if you score. £1,000 to me if you don't score.
Not 1,000. Do you feel I made the money?
This is the same guy that can't buy an iPhone. He's looking to gamble that. I'm like,
Exactly.
but you know,
I'll
he's
bet
not
you a
gonna
new
win it.
phone.
Yeah, he's not.
And he can't score.
Yeah, he
from the
can't
halfway
score,
line. He can't kick it that far.
I can.
You can't.
Can't.
You can't generate that much power.
I can. You certainly can.
I
Okay, I can.
I certainly can.
No, but he could beat Emma Raducanu at Wimbledon. So
That's crazy. You couldn't beat any of them.
I didn't say beat, did I?
You couldn't even beat
can't
the
even
100
listen.
seeds.
Rory, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Okay? You do double the amount of listening and half the amount of speaking, man. Get 1 point.
You couldn't even beat the 100 seeded person in tennis.
No, of course
could.
No, you couldn't get a point off
You
them.
wouldn't get a point.
I know I can't.
You got no technique.
I know.
I used to be at a tennis club.
It's mentality, yeah?
no, but you literally couldn't get a point.
I would.
You wouldn't, Buvey, because they're
I would. Have
serving.
you ever seen me play tennis?
they're
I've
serving
seen
that-
you play squash.
So you could return at least 100 miles
I've
an
seen
hour.
you
You
play
are such
squash.
a little cheat, you.
I've seen you play squash and I battered you.
You're a little cheat.
I battered you.
You are. You get in the way.
I
You know what you're
get in the
doing.
way. I battered him at squash.
He punts it and then he stands in the way like that.
I'm
Like, he
absolutely.
blocks the fucking
I'm
way.
yeah, because he can't cover the ground.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, I love
So how
it.
you
I
going to
was there.
cover the court of a tennis?
Exactly.
What are you on about?
A tennis court.
What
So
are you
you
giving
got
me
a
chow
dodgy
out
knee as well.
squash?
So you got a dodgy knee
You're
as
probably
well.
thinking Robinson's squash, let alone fucking real squash.
That was good, mate. Yeah.
Go on.
That's good. That was a good
Go
one.
on, Arsenal.
Oh,
Gosh, what is wrong with him?
I don't know.
Speaking of tennis, Robertson.
Oh, good turn.
go on then,
He's
Paris.
off. He's off.
Go on then.
He's not doing anything
Come
with
on,
it.
son. Come on, son.
He's not doing
Play.
anything with it.
Come on.
He's not doing anything with it.
Nice ball.
Nope, not anything.
Good ball.
Not doing anything with it.
Yeah.
not doing
Oh,
anything
it
with
needed
it.
to be a better ball back to him, man. He did well there, Dembele.
Great defending by
Rice been good
Saliba.
today.
That was Saliba.
What are you on about?
That was
He's just
Saliba.
played the ball there nice.
I know, it's Saliba.
He's not
That
lost
was
It was Saliba. And
You're talking about the black guy that's running back from the fence.
What are you on
He
about?
said
You went
Rice.
Rice is playing well.
No, but
Like
Rice
Saliba.
gets the ball. He hasn't
No,
lost
I don't
the
think
ball
Rice
game.
is even on the pitch.
He's watching the game,
You know
Miles.
what they- I love how you can never just go, God, I got that wrong.
Go on.
I
You like
can't.
fight back
No, 'cause
when you're completely
I was
wrong.
talking about Rice playing a good pass.
No,
That's
no.
what I was talking about.
No.
You are crackers,
Bro, I don't
both
think
of you,
Rice.
honestly.
Oh yeah, he is.
Honestly.
What's going on there?
Talking about the black guy with the blue boots, yeah.
No, I'm talking about when Rice got the ball off that attack. He played it very nice into midfield. He's a good little player, Rice.
No.
Come on.
Come on, Arsenal. Still 2-0 up, 75th minute. Let me look at,
Kimpembe.
Oh, Man City. What's the score? Have a guess.
2-0.
6-1.
4-0.
4-0. Beautiful.
Haaland scored, and who's this? McAtee.
James McAtee, that's
McAtee.
great. I love that.
Young
yeah.
boy, innit?
He's
He's like the new Phil Foden, apparently.
he was at Sheffield United last season.
Assisted by Phil Foden.
Yeah, he's at Sheffield United last season. And there are rumours he was going to go. But Pep's put an arm around him.
Oh, nice.
Said what?
Well, said you're part of the squad. I mean, it's a big statement if someone got relegated. You know. To go from being relegated to playing for Man City the following season.
What did Pep say?
He put an arm around him.
Speaking of,
It's a saying, isn't it?
Did you see that?
Gave him what's that?
Put his arm around him.
Yeah.
Where?
It's a metaphor, isn't it?
Great one.
Yeah. It's like if Miles has a stinker like he usually does when he comes on the club. I text him that you had a good one today. It's metaphorically putting an arm around Miles, isn't it? It's metaphorically.
Do you do that?
I've had to do it a few times just to perk him up a
Did
little
he send
bit.
you a nice message afterwards?
Never.
It doesn't do that to me.
Never. Oh, good. Speaking of AC Milan, they're losing 1-0 though.
AC Milan 1-0 down.
Yeah, that's the same team you said that we don't beat.
Yeah, I don't think you do beat them. Mate, they got prestige in this competition. No, they've never
Yeah, they
heard of
do,
you.
but
You know,
they-
AC Milan fans
They
literally
have
don't know who you
Last
are.
time we went there, we beat them.
No, they don't know who you are. Do you remember that Bayern Munich fan that was interviewed outside the Allianz? And he basically went, Arsenal are a big club in London.
Yeah, who's that? A Dortmund fan saying that?
No, Munich.
Oh,
He's like, you're not a big club
Okay.
outside of London.
we are not, but we are.
In Europe, look, I'm not saying you're not a big club, but I'm saying that
In Europe, when it comes to
you're not really relevant.
No, we are relevant, but we just ain't won anything.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, you
That's that ball.
no.
It is
Oh,
though.
that's a shame.
You know, calling for handballs.
Well done, ref. Well done, ref.
Calling
That's a
for
yellow card.
handballs.
Talk again. You get carded.
Buvey, you're wrong.
Who said that? Haggis.
Juan Deere.
Juan Deere.
Go on.
Look at that. See?
Oh, mate, you've got a nice message. I haven't had one of them. At least you got one.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody sent Buvey a message saying, I loved you on the overlap. Please never change.
Oh, see?
Nobody has ever sent me that on Instagram, a direct message. All I've had, and it's been really, really terrifying, is grief. I just get slagged off
Every day.
every day,
Is it? Let me look at
every
one.
single day.
It's harsh, man.
I don't look at.
It's
I don't
a
look at
cruel
that
world
part.
out there.
Cruel world.
Mark.
Mate, at least you've got one.
Yeah.
I don't
I've
look
got
at that
thousands.
part
I just showed you
on
one.
Have you actually?
Yeah, I got loads, man.
I've had none.
Yeah.
All I've had is people going, I hate you. Never go on the overlap. Never go on the overlap again.
I've never seen such outrage probably in my last 5 years of doing this industry. Obviously, there's been outrage for other things that I wasn't in control of, but but yeah, this was crazy, man. This was a PR nightmare for you, Ross. It was a PR nightmare.
You can't say that.
What?
I mean, in fairness to him, it was.
It wasn't though.
It was.
Oh, you're joking.
Mate, it was very hostile. It was terrifyingly hostile.
What inside there?
No. On
It was
internet.
weird in there though because they got a load of fake fans in there, and then they got. Do you know what I mean? It's just like
So how many?
They're fake
how many-
fans.
Cauldron
I think
of
they're just
Fire.
fans. Cauldron of Fire.
yeah.
What?
Like a theatre,
What?
innit?
The little girl in the Oldham shirt. Cauldron
He's
of
intimidated
Fire.
by the. Oh my.
There's a cauldron
God.
of fire in there. What are you on about?
Yeah, but it's just
You know what I'm talking
That's
about.
me. I
Read
don't-
between the lines for once, please. Please read between the lines. When we do this, we're all chatting shit. There's 3 of us in the room, plus Hussein's 4 of us.
Mate, what do you mean
When
shit?
you-
Talk for yourself. I've been talking nothing but bull knowledge.
Yeah, but let's just say you're talking whatever. We talk.
Lost in the quiz, but
On the overlap, do you know how many people are in that room? It's pressure, man. You end up just waffling.
Why?
Talk for yourself.
How many people's in there? How many people as an audience?
100 people in total.
No, there's not.
There is.
In that little,
There
in that
is.
little room.
It's a
Load
huge-
of
it's a
crew,
huge
load of
production.
agents,
It's a huge
the
production.
footballers.
I don't know
And
about-
everyone on the stands. There's about 50 on the stands.
It's a big production.
It's huge.
Yeah, but just talk your mind, man. And if they don't like it,
Yeah, but it's
like
hard
it.
to express. Yeah, but you've not been on the overlap, so it's hard. It's hard for you to understand.
know, but you-
respectfully, like it's a whole. It's not like doing this. It's like load of people listening to you.
I don't think that makes it different.
Yeah, it does
I
there.
just,
like
I've
a
never
theatre.
known it. I've never. I
Theatre.
like
just think
performed theatrical.
We performed them for
I
we
think
know
like a
about that.
I just think
side
it's
to
the
it.
platform. It's the biggest show in the country, not on
Footballing show.
YouTube. It's the biggest football show in the country, and the backlash has been nuts. It's terrifying.
Yeah, but that means you're doing something good then.
I'm not sure
Bobby
that's what it
Perez.
means, but I appreciate the sentiment.
No, because obviously, look, they say all kind of criticism or it's good. It's good for your profile, Rory, regardless of what they think or not.
There was that James Bond villain that said, what was it?
You got to know, mate. If you don't know, you probably shouldn't bring it up.
Who is it? Which one?
That
Oh,
James Bond villain said,
let's play a game.
bad
what did he
news is-
say?
Name 5.
He said
James
bad news
Bond
is good
villains.
news.
Pardon?
Bad news is good news.
I mean, it sounds profound, but I don't get it.
Pierce Brosnan.
Odd job.
No, it's just, the guy was like a famous journalist.
Explain it to me, because I don't
He
understand.
basically said to Bond that bad news sells. That's what he said.
It does.
If you know
But
that
some-
Bond film in the comments, please comment now.
But
It's a Bond film.
sometimes bad news is just bad news, and it isn't good news. It's bad news because that's why it's called bad news. And I
Well,
think
bad
that
news
I
is
had
kind
my
of-
fair share of bad news this week. It was a bad news week.
So
Yeah.
what did you say on?
Mate, I've had to turn it all off.
What did he
And I
actually
don't even
say?
get. I haven't even had one redeeming message like Buvey's just got. Some geezers messaged Buvey on a DM on Instagram and
All right,
gone,
what
mate,
was the
you were wicked.
subject? What was the subject?
The two things that I spoke about which went crazy. One was how good are Chelsea, and I
Okay.
basically said we'll find out soon. I don't know how good we've been. Every team that we've played has so far been in the bottom 8.
And they
It's,
killed
it's,
you.
it's exactly what Arne Slot said about Liverpool. Arne Slot spoke yesterday and went, we haven't really played anyone yet. Bit of a slight to Man United, but that's what he said. I said that on the overlap. Chelsea fans were furious.
Just furious with you.
The other thing I said, which went out today, was we had a debate about how good Erling Haaland is in the pantheon of great Premier League strikers.
Yeah.
And I said, not very good in the pantheon of great Premier League strikers. And that has created a hatred like you wouldn't believe. Like,
Oh, has that
personal
happened
hatred.
today? Is that what it was?
So
I didn't
Buvey's
watch
fan
that.
base is coming for you now. The City fan base is coming for you.
What did I say? Did I say in response?
You know, it isn't only, weirdly, Miles, it isn't only City fans. In fact, I would say it isn't explicitly any club. It's fans who rate Haaland
Yeah.
and probably don't like me anyway, despite not knowing me, but don't like me anyway, use it as a reason to like put pictures, put messages under pictures of my nan going, you like just quite
Yeah,
aggressive.
that's-
Yeah.
come
No,
on.
it's not. It's been nuts.
Yeah, that's
Did
terrible.
you have that?
That's dumb.
No.
Did you have like aggressive, like,
No, I was really overly supportive of City for obvious reasons. What I don't understand is like I know people can say like as a City fan we're cheating and all sorts, but why do City fans have to judge the club guilty before anyone in the football world? And I said this on my channel, but I had to delete the response because it didn't work out well. But
what was your
We
what
got-
had
we got-
to be deleted?
we just a video just because I don't think I explained it very well. We've got Jamie Carragher, who's won a Champions League and hundreds of appearances. We've got Paul Scholes, 2 Champions Leagues, England caps. You know, these are the top of English football last 30 years. Top. They have as much understanding about the case as I do in terms of what the actual outcome is. No one knows. If you actually look into what's going to happen when the case gets finalised, there's a good chance that the club won't even know.
No, but Boo,
A lot of the workings out into the case.
I saw that clip. You killed that girl. I said, well, you know, yeah, you've got.
But I feel bad because I came across a little bit aggressive towards her, or it wasn't about like her saying it or a Liverpool fan or anyone saying it. It was just like it's frustrating. Is like why do I have to preempt guilt?
Yeah, listen.
Like if you sit there, Miles, and say I think City are guilty based on X, Y, and Z,
Because-
then fair enough.
No, but
it's this idea that all City fans are kind of expunged with this kind of guilt that hasn't been finalised yet.
And the reason why it really resonates and it chimes with so many people is because the overlap is so strong. It's such an amazing show. It's far and away the biggest football show in the country. Like when I was a kid, the biggest football show in the country was Match of the Day.
Yeah.
The biggest football show in the country now is the overlap by a mile, by an absolute mile.
Just their viewing numbers and everything.
Yeah, but the prestige that it holds, the weight that it holds, the production values behind it, the way that it's shot, it's pioneering stuff. It's the best thing that you could be on. And it's an honour to be on it. And Buvey and I were talking when we were on the way out there, saying this is just an amazing experience for us both, and we were honoured to be there. The fallout was something else, though. Like it was honestly something else. Although I felt, Booth, perhaps incorrectly, like I texted you once going, "Oh my God, mate," and you just liked my like. I didn't think that it was bothering you, or I didn't think that it.
No, you've had it way worse than me. You've had it way worse than me.
Let me ask you both a question. Is it bothering you the response of what people are saying or what you actually said?
No, I don't. What I said, I stand by.
You stand by it. Buvey,
Yeah.
so what you
I'm
actually...
kind of like that as well. I don't know
stand by
why
what
I
you
have to
said?
sit there and say City are guilty, and this is the frustrating thing. 'Cause people kind of clip it up and they don't.
Yeah,
like,
that's the problem.
If City
That's
get
the
found
problem.
guilty, I'm the first to say that the club's name's been dragged through the mud.
Yeah.
And what I don't get with the Paul Scholes thing was like, obviously it's bad for English football. City aren't bigger than Chelsea, aren't bigger than Arsenal, aren't bigger than a load of other clubs.
I agreed with you on that point.
If City get relegated, it's bad for the fucking English Premier League. Of course it is.
It would be bad if it happened to anyone. It's not about it being City. It would be
Everton got
embarrassing. Yeah,
relegated-
exactly.
If Everton if Forest got relegated this season, let's just say Forest.
Yeah.
You could argue they're bigger than City. They've got 2 European Cups. You could argue that.
Yeah, they're not. But
They're
yeah,
not.
okay,
Yeah, you could, right? If Forest got relegated this season because of financial cheating,
Yeah.
that would be really bad for the Premier League. It'd look awful that one of the members of the Premier League's been relegated for cheating. So obviously, you
It's a
can say
bad look for
City's
Serie
small.
A. It doesn't matter whether it's Sampdoria or Juventus being relegated. The fact that somebody was relegated from Serie A for cheating, for match fixing, was a bad look for Serie A as a whole. I
don't like that Paul Scholes use it as an opportunity to slag off City. Yeah, of course there's a rivalry. Of course City are smaller than United, probably by 10 factors smaller, of course. But it's not good for English Premier League football if the champions of England 8 times over get relegated. Why am I getting slagged off for saying that?
And do you know what though then happened as well? I don't know if you found this, Booth, but it then became this like hate-filled, like self-fulfilling prophecy. You know, when it gathers traction, it's like a snowball. It's moving, it's gathering.
Yeah.
And everyone who then supports Chelsea talks about it. Every Chelsea YouTuber who wants to get some views basically did a video about me with me on a thumbnail talking about the issue that I was talking about. And then things are clipped in a way that is so unjust. So for example, somebody like clipped this bit of me watching Chelsea live stream on my at home. And I'm watching Chelsea and everybody tells me it's a goal before I know it's a goal.
Yeah.
So there's no spontaneous reaction.
Yeah.
Because I know it's a goal. So then the goal goes in, I go, lovely, we scored. Because I knew 90 seconds before that it was going to be a goal.
Okay, yeah.
But obviously, it's clipped in a way that goes, this bloke don't even care that
about
he scored.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
But I've seen you react here to Chelsea and go, go crazy.
Mate.
You know?
And
It's
no,
crazy, isn't it? It's just stupid.
it's clippy. And then every Chelsea, literally every Chelsea fan, from people that you've heard of to people that you haven't heard of, made a video about it, and it just became this like.
But Rory, do you think that is because let's call a spade? You are one of or the biggest representation when it comes to fanfare and fan people that represent their club for Chelsea. So your views, obviously, not even just your views in general. It's not even might not even be Chelsea. The Chelsea fan base, some of them might like your views. And some of them might not like your views.
Yeah, I don't think that you have to like anyone's view. I don't think that you have to, for example. Like Buvey talks a lot, and I disagree with him because it's football, and football's tribal, and football is about opinion. And I think the beauty of football, something that I thoroughly enjoy, and the reason I love doing these shows, is when Buvey says that Trossard isn't as good as I think he is, I love having the argument with him.
Yeah, of course.
But what I don't do is have an argument where I then talk about his grandmother.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
but that's trolls, though.
I disagree with Buvey.
trolls.
I disagree with Buvey about loads of things in football.
Clowns.
I disagree with you about loads of things in football.
Clowns.
And I think that's what makes the show worth listening to, because it's about opinion and debate and passion and excitement. Whereas this, just honestly, I would say in my time in this world, I've kind of been exposed to about 3 things like this. One would have been before I had a YouTube channel. Did you ever know, Buvey, you must be aware, the Chelsea man thing? Do you remember when Sarri was at Chelsea?
Yeah, of course.
I ended up having that debate, and I said that Mauricio Sarri's not a Chelsea man, and that became a bit of a thing. And it went big. And I was like, oh my God, it was like my first rodeo into that world. I was
First
like,
viral kind of
yeah,
moment,
this is gone. That was one where it kind of went. And it was shocking because I didn't really know about it. The next one was Haaland, but that was different. It was bigger Haaland. It was way bigger, but it was more. It was strictly football, so it didn't it didn't get personal.
I like that take though.
It didn't get personal.
Even though we know it was funny, but it's a good take though.
But this honestly was.
Good for, do you understand, Buvey? It was ridiculous what you said, but it's good for viewing. It's
No,
like,
of course.
The reason I said the motivation with what I said about Erling Haaland was Chelsea had signed Timo Werner and Kai Havertz the previous year. Jadon Sancho had gone to Manchester United and really struggled in the Premier League. So my basis for the statement was doing it in the Bundesliga doesn't have the impact, doesn't have the guarantee that you think it does, because Timo Werner's record was exceptional in the Bundesliga, and he still is rubbish. Kai Havertz scored lots of goals in the Bundesliga. It didn't work out. Jadon Sancho really struggled in the Premier League. So my basis, I was proved totally wrong. Geezer deserved a Ballon d'Or that year, in my opinion. I was proved as wrong as anyone could be. It's worse than Alan Hansen, right? But the rationale was that, and I was wrong. But this went, man. Was this your worst storm?
No, I've had worse than this. But it was just like
if my thing, my worst is this, but the one that probably went the biggest was Haaland. What was your? If
mine's
it wasn't
the Mahrez
this,
penalty miss. just because of
Yeah,
vlogging in
yeah.
stadiums and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I hated doing that by the end.
Yeah.
People don't realize. People vlog now, and fair enough. But I never did it for personal gain. I was doing it as a kind of
company.
job. As a job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never. I don't agree actually with vlogging in stadiums.
Yeah, it was your job. It was your job.
I don't agree with it. But that blew up because it's like, what are people doing, filming reactions and
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Listen, you can't
Crazy
my
world,
thing is,
anyway.
you can't please everyone, and once you've got an opinion, and you just have to stand on it.
No, that's it.
That's it.
That's
Just
it.
have
Yeah.
I've-
Well,
I've-
also that's what I've done.
I've
Like,
said things that people don't agree with, and within the football community, and I stand on it. I've said wild takes, and some of it's come true, and some of it hasn't come true. But some people might agree, and some people might not.
I don't think though everything that I said on there. I don't think I disagree. Having watched it back, even
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you-
think anything's wrong.
But you saying Chelsea hasn't played anybody? I, as an Arsenal fan, a Liverpool fan, a Tottenham fan, a Man United fan, would say the same thing. They would say.
I think that's the point, though.
They would say Chelsea hasn't played
But you
anybody
see-
yet.
you
Let's
see-
see when they played the big
Arne
team.
Slot came out and said exactly that. I read Arne Slot's comments the next day. Slot went, "Let's see where we are in a month because we haven't really played anyone yet." And I was like, "Don't say that. That's going to kill you."
Yeah,
you
but
know?
that's just football, though. But you haven't really played anyone yet. You
I know.
started well.
Yeah, but you're being really rational, mate. And the other thing is, I think a lot of people in these circumstances, they don't even necessarily disagree with what you've said.
Of course not.
They just like the idea of disagreeing with it because it gets some views and traction and retweets and likes.
But if you turned around and said that, you know what, I think Chelsea's going to win the league, and we're better than everybody else because look what
you
we've
get
done.
clipped up in another way, don't you?
Get clipped
Yeah,
up in
yeah,
another
yeah,
way.
yeah,
Look at
yeah.
this guy. Look, he's getting too big
Yeah,
for his
yeah,
boots.
yeah,
Look, you
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
played anyone yet.
Yeah.
You don't win. You don't win. So you just have to stand on your opinion and just laugh.
And here we go. Here's a lovely message. This is from Cal. It says, if it helps, Buvey, I thought you sounded like a Muppet. Rory, I thought you were spot on. That's what Cal said. Look, Buvey, you sounded like a Muppet. Rory, you were spot on.
For me.
Oh, good.
I can't
Can't
see that.
please everyone,
No,
boys.
you will. Honestly, you want to read it. Yeah. Rory, you were spot
I just
there is a nicer one from Big Daz. Big Daz says, F the haters, never change, Rory.
Man.
Oh yeah, you
Gotta
can't.
do your thing, man.
Can't change.
No.
Final minute here: Arsenal versus PSG, and I think Arsenal have been exemplary. You've held the game away
perfect,
from PSG,
Perfect result, isn't it?
perfect
Clean
result.
sheet.
matched them physically,
Yeah, just match them physically.
easy.
Obviously, we've been talking. I've had one eye on the game. This is the game we just needed to just, get through. Don't get no injuries for the Premier League.
What's the second goal you scored?
Can't even
Havertz's
remember.
first one.
Havertz
Yeah, it was Thomas Partey, wasn't it? Off
Oh,
Saka's
Saka's
free
free
kick.
kick.
Little
Saka's
free
free
kick,
kick, yeah.
Yeah, just see the game out, collect the 3 points. Obviously, we got the draw against Atalanta, so we needed to collect the 3 points today, and then we just move on to the next
They
group
got nothing.
stage. That's
These
it.
lot. They got no power. They got no pace.
It's
Bit of
one
technical
them.
quality,
They're
of course.
they're just not good enough to play Arsenal, but they can still get through, can't they? I think
Oh,
there's
yeah.
enough,
Oh,
there's
they'll be
enough
fine.
in them to
Hey,
get. Yeah.
they let everyone in.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice touch, brilliant.
Oh, what? He
Getting
just
bullied.
what the
It's
hell?
got to be full time now, isn't it?
Yeah. But well done, Arsenal. On to
Who have you got on the weekend?
the next. Who we got on the weekend? Bournemouth. I'm just glad that we didn't sit back with
Who
10.
you got on the
with
weekend?
10 men, like everybody says we do. Tony Pulis football.
Okay, no, who have we got on the weekend?
So you're away at Bournemouth.
No, we got
No, you're
Bournemouth
both
at
at
home.
home.
No. I think we got Southampton.
Southampton. Right, so you beat them. Who have you got?
I need to double check.
We got Forest.
Arsenal.
We-
Yes, we
we-
got
we
Southampton
win.
at home.
Would you say we won't win?
Yeah,
You can't say that without knowing the
it
opposition.
is.
I think you beat Fulham.
Where at home? Oh, batter them.
Oh, God. Emil Smith Rowe's masterclass.
But honestly, they look decent, man.
Yeah, Fulham look good. Well done, Raya.
That's the end of that, isn't it?
That's
Well,
it.
that was it. That's it. 2-0. Congratulations, Arsenal. Big win for them.
Come on,
And
boys.
we thank you for watching, by the way. Make sure that you click subscribe, and we'll see you all on the next stream in a bit.